All right, it is 10 a.m. here in Seoul.
Let's start this again.
Okay, can we cut out the part where I wanted to do a racist Asian accent because my boyfriend's Japanese?
all the stuff about Asgardians? Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole time I've been sitting here.
Get your Asgard.
There's gonna be an AG at the end of this video.
Only if he hates you.
Bloopers. All right.
Bloopers.
Bloopers.
Mine was bad.
All right, so we are back for an all-new, well, sort of all-new, like half-new adventure. We're starting from the beginning with Lost Home, which is something we didn't get to record before because we weren't recording when we first started playing, and I've been monkeying around with a lot of homebrew stuff, and so I thought, you know what, we've got the channel now, let's go ahead, start from the beginning. I made a bunch of changes to the stuff that you're going to be encountering here at the beginning, so it's going to be a new experience for you guys as well.
Yay.
A new and improved one that is not going to be derailed because Enrica isn't horny enough.
Yeah. And we have new pink
Isn't going to be derailed because you're not horny enough.
Wait, right. Yeah,
that
Remember?
was me.
With the fox?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. How, like, I thought she was...
That wasn't Enrica, that was Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
well.
that was both, to be fair. Like, the line is really...
Vague.
Very vague.
Very vague. Anyway, so yes. But yeah. So
made the fox look like a certain someone, she would have jumped on it.
Yeah, but I didn't... Nobody was giving me that information at the time.
No, there was no information at the time. It was a long time ago.
Oh, I was thinking of
how
Hong
much
Yu,
KH
but never
it
mind.
Oh, no, she
Oh,
doesn't care
I
about
see.
Hong Yu anymore.
Written down.
Well, you gotta...
Okay.
Where do you
Grow
find
up.
how
You
much
could
KH
put a
it
naked
takes
Hong
to
Yu
use?
and she would still go
If
to
there's
the
no KH there,
dressed
it's
person
0.
there.
Oh.
If it's... Because gear doesn't require KH.
Can we...
So, real quick for the people watching this video on
Hey.
YouTube right now, one of the things that I've been monkeying with is sort of redoing... First, I've been taking all of the spells and turning them into tech, which was a slow but fairly simple operation. And then working with, like, trying to figure out, like, spell slots, like, doesn't really make... Like, spell slots as they are in D&D 5e don't really make sense with technology. It's just weird to do that. And then, of course, the whole... At first I was thinking, like, oh, then you can just use batteries. It's like, well, why can't you carry more batteries just because you're low level? Like, that doesn't make sense. So I invented a new number to be included as part of your character, which is reminiscent of spirit points, SP, or mana, depending on what old school RPGs you've played. So it's more similar to that. I call it know-how, or KH. Anyway, so it's called KH. That's what we're talking about here. So gear is the stand-in for cantrips. So of course with a cantrip, you're not using any of your spell slots, or you're not using any mana, SP, whatever you know from other. Not using that either. Although with some of them you might want to. And so we're just clarifying that gear is basically a cantrip. It doesn't use up any of your KH points. So, all right, here we go. Awakened. An enormous ship, sleek, white, and billowing with photovoltaic solar cells, drifts near a yellow dwarf star. It has spent 40 years traveling here, launching from the Atlantic Empire, which sprawls across 8 solar systems. A skeleton crew of AI robots has kept the ship running while the 50,000 colonists aboard sleep. This is the Odyssey, a bleeding-edge colony ship built by the Reed Corsair Corporation specifically for this historic mission. As the Odyssey waits, a blue dot comes into view, orbiting closer and closer with each passing week as the ship's crew prepares for the second phase of their mission. Officers and association leaders are awoken from cryogenic stasis. Scanning equipment is calibrated, and satellites are prepared for launch. For 3 months, they prepare. Once the planet is close enough, they fly into its orbit, and the work begins. They scan every meter of the planet, orbiting it again and again. They map its coastlines, watch its weather patterns, scan for signs of life, plant and animal life. Can't read my own copy. Every bit of data compared with millennia-old records. With each step is undertaken with awe. This is no ordinary colony mission. This mission is the stuff of legend. This planet was abandoned by its dominant species because it was dying, and now they've returned. We've returned. This is our home. This is Earth. And I wrote that before I knew 3 of you were going to play aliens.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, good thing someone stick to the old
It's like one person's help me out here.
I thought about being a human, but then I changed
You
my
wanted
mind
to be
at
a
the
dancer.
last
I get it.
minute.
Over the next year, the planet is scanned again and again. The goals are myriad, but the first and foremost is this: to find a place for our first new city. As the work progresses, more and more crew are awoken. They have been sleeping for 39 years. After the launch of the Odyssey, the crew was subjected to a year of survival training before entering stasis. Upon waking, the first order of business is physical therapy to get bodies back to full mobility. As the crewmen rebuild their muscle memory and reflexes, they are caught up on whatever information has been processed by their association. So, let's meet y'all.
Nose twitch. Reactivated.
Okay, so we'll start with our returning veteran,
Oh god damn it, why do you always start with
The
me?
human.
because you're to my right.
And you're the
First, I was sitting here first time. Hello, people of the internet. What do I have to do?
Well, remind us who you are.
Hello, my name is Saga Velasco. I am a wayfarer, which means I explore things.
Can you not do that because we can't hear?
Or roll it on your thing here.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
She's like, have I been...
I knew it didn't bother you.
Hello. I got awkward.
It was too quiet. I was
All right,
actually
what's your
helping
name?
you out.
What's your name?
My name is Enrica. No, my name is Saga Velasco. I am a wayfarer, so I explore things. And I am a human. They're not. I am.
Yes. Okay.
And
Sounded a little accusatory.
No, it's just, and I
That sounds defensive.
am I'm a human. I'm an intuitive wayfarer.
That'll work. All right. April, who are you?
I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
It's like, no,
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go last. I am Saga Velasco.
All right. Ariane, who are you?
I don't actually know for the last name.
It's okay.
But should you read the races when we say it so that
You just
Yeah.
say what you say what you are.
What you do.
I am a persistent biologist, and my personality is slightly derived from Faye, if you saw the previous episodes. And my name is Iledi, and I am an apana, which is like kind of a rabbit, a human-looking rabbit.
Humanoid rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Anya?
I am Mihi. I'm also an Apana, but I'm very small. Please don't ask me why. It's sort of sensitive. Anyway, I was raised on Apana by human parents. May or may not have been really, really, really Asian. And I am an adaptable doctor.
Okay,
She
April.
was raised by Asian.
My name is Jukir, and the Demiri race do not ever share their last name unless they are extremely close to someone, so you will not know my last name at this time. It's not, but that's a good try. I am an intuitive archaeologist, and the Demiri are kind of, it really doesn't bother me. Like, no, it's totally fine. They're kind of like dragons, so I have scales. And
a breath weapon.
Oh yes, and I breathe fire like a dragon.
So don't piss me off.
You don't like
Yeah.
rabbits, right?
Oh no, the Demiri and the Apana are very friendly. with
Wait,
each
why
other.
do we need
We're-
a lighter then?
We are on because I can only use that once per
Oh, I
hour.
see.
And
Thank
it's
She needs to use know-how for it. Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
No, it's the
It
free.
doesn't
Be
take
ashamed
know-how,
to,
but I have
like,
to,
waste
I can
it on
only,
a candle.
I can only use it once per
But
hour.
what if she sneezes? Does it make like a sparkle?
No.
Um,
Sparkle.
let's see.
Sparks.
My
Same thing.
my personality is I'm a little bit more calm than most Demiri. Like Demiri are usually pretty aggressive, but
Fiery.
Jukir is not so much aggressive. She's very passionate about this cause about rediscovering Earth. It's something that's very dear to her. And yeah, what else?
No, you're good. That's
For
good.
now,
That'll work. All right. So before we get into our first encounter here, we're going to go over this other thing called habits.
Oh, that's
I'm a
the blank
rabbit.
space on.
Yeah, the blank space on. Yeah, the one of the many blank spaces on
And
the.
I'll write your name.
Should we show the camera?
Where is the habit?
Yay!
Where? I
It's
can't see
right
it.
here.
It's at the very
Oh,
top.
Okay. and
We
the-
should also show
name
the
tag
camera
thing.
this book.
Oh,
Where?
yeah.
Yeah,
If you would like to purchase this book,
it won't be available for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like too bad.
wait
Too bad.
a little bit.
Okay, so yes, life on board the Odyssey is fairly Spartan. However, there is a necessary amount of downtime. How one spends their downtime has some effect on their performance.
Ooh.
So I want each of you to roll a d8.
Oh god.
And find
I
out how
got
you've
new
been
dice.
spending your free time.
Everyone, are you know?
I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table
Are you
for a moment
behind
because I'm
me
trying
for
to
my
erase this.
dice
It's like
lock?
irritating me that there are 4s all over my face.
I have 7.
7? Okay.
6 for me.
Ooh.
7 Smosh.
Interesting.
Does that sound sexy?
4.
I'm not sexy.
That's the sexy one.
Oh?
Anya's sexy.
8. D8.
Me?
Just kidding.
Wait, which one? The diamond, the diamond, the diamond.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the D8.
Oh! Yay! The two intuitive
Whatever they're
people.
doing, they're doing it together.
Okay.
We are very similar. What was her name? Saga?
Well,
Human.
7
7.
is religious activity.
Oh!
Oh, what?
I made a table and you rolled.
What was 5?
I mean, you're really.
5 was pleasure media.
Pleasure media?
So like
Like,
'Cause that's
watching
what I-
sex
books,
on
watching
YouTube.
books, movies for fun.
Because that's what I rolled on the first one that wasn't a D8. So
Yeah, but that wasn't. No, it doesn't count
I
because it
was
wasn't
not
a
a
D8.
D8.
No, I know, but just to be different, like if she can she do a 7 and I can do 5. That way we're not doing the exact
But
same
you
thing.
didn't throw the right die.
Yeah, but
Oh, it doesn't
I'm
have to. It
asking
doesn't
you.
have to be the same religion.
Oh.
No, I know, but I'm just saying just for difference. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I can do 5 and she can do
Or-
7. Or vice versa.
Or she can
Um,
re-roll because she's clearly not happy with having that happen.
Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you do 5 then, and I'll do 7. That way there's not 2 of the same thing. And it seems more interesting to me that way.
Why do we even bother rolling?
I'm just saying, 'cause since we happen to roll the same thing, like...
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
that's
matter.
part of roll. It's
That's fine. Just do it.
It was just a suggestion.
She could just roll one more time since they rolled the same thing.
Would you like to just look at the list and pick one?
No.
Okay, so let's try that again. Everybody roll a d8.
Okay, so we're all gonna re-roll. Yeah, she was just suggesting since we both rolled the same thing. Like,
Yeah, I was
but
just
then-
saying.
Go ahead and roll a d8 again.
Okay.
I thought it
That's
was a
not
good
how it
suggestion.
works. 5.
3.
Well, a team game usually has team elements to it.
I was okay with my 6 earlier.
Well, she didn't like hers, so...
I'll be
Two.
Okay. All right, so you rolled a 2. So
Yes.
your thing is education media.
Well, that makes sense.
You spend most of your downtime learning something. You get an additional 2 ranks put into any intelligence skill.
Woo!
Oh, I see.
I told you this would have an effect on your performance.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Too late. Anyway, that one makes sense.
Yep.
Should I add
Yeah,
it
it,
to
it sort of fits
character?
your character pretty well. All right, and Ariane, what did you roll?
5.
Okay, so you rolled pleasure media. So you spend most of your downtime reading books, watching movies, and you get an additional 2 ranks to put into any charisma skill.
Oh, that's good. I have no charisma.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
not because I'm ugly. It's just because I'm not very, you know.
I got a 1.
Okay,
With
number 1 is exercise.
Yeah.
You spend most of your downtime at the gym, playing sports and or running survival simulations.
Make
You get +2 on charisma skill rolls with other people with the exercise habit.
Wait,
And
say what?
you get +2 on charisma rolls against other people with the exercise habit.
How do we know if someone has an exercise habit?
I will tell you.
Okay.
If it's relevant, I will tell you.
They got buns.
Because you basically it's like you know each other from the gym. Is basically how that works. So
like
other
that.
NPCs that you interact with, like if you know them from the gym or your sport or whatever, like you get a bonus on like persuasion and that sort of
We're
thing.
not fighting each other.
That
We're on the
is
same
Also-
level.
amazing.
Also, you get a permanent +1 to either strength or dexterity.
Ooh, that's
that's
cool
good.
because she's training.
So you can do that now.
Like these ones.
Yeah,
Like
Like
stats.
the
big-
actual
the
stat,
big
not a
ones.
skill.
Wow.
Strength or dexterity. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
Well, it was rolling.
Um,
It was rolling.
I rolled a 3.
okay, that's gaming.
Yeah!
Oh
You
my
s-
god, this is so perfect.
You spend most of your downtime playing non-exercise games.
Yes!
You know what? I think the reroll was good.
That was a good
This is
one.
it, though. Yes.
Very suited.
Because you rolled number 4, that one's sex.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Where you get to
But you're a rabbit.
Barely.
What's the bonus?
Bear.
I'm mostly an
for
Asian.
sex, the bonus. Okay, so for gaming, it's you get +2 on charisma rolls with other people with the gaming habit, and +1 perception.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Because you're,
What's the
you
sex
see
one?
So should
The
I
sex one is
just
actually really
cancel
fun.
this and just put a 6 here?
Yeah, you just put
I don't
6 there.
really think that would be.
Create up to 3 NPCs,
Who
That you can have sex with.
non-player characters.
Yeah.
That you can
These have been your partners.
Oh, this
Oh.
is the
You have a total of +12 charisma divided among them when interacting with them.
Ah, can you just like randomly call them up? To...
Yeah, like they'd be other people like on the ship or on the colony.
That's
Okay.
the question that you asked me like a long time ago
Maybe?
for Saga. It was like who was
Kind
the
of,
last
yeah.
person? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the... Oh, yeah, keep going.
Oh, and also if you have the sex habit, you also get +1 Constitution.
Oh, burn! Oh,
What was
+1, not -1.
What is it?
yeah.
I didn't get anything. For
Okay.
it. I got
Question?
charisma,
Oh, what
too.
was the prayer one? Just out of
I
curiosity.
Oh, the
books
prayer.
and
The bonus for
I
that one
read.
is you get
I
2
mean, it
additional
makes- they all make
ranks to
sense.
put into perception skills.
Oh, okay.
I read books about Earth and like
Oh.
manga about Earth and this is interesting.
I'm just studying.
I play like Space Invaders.
That sounds like
Okay.
your character,
Oh, wait.
actually. That's like, that
Like
kind
an-
of matches with what your character is.
I can drive things, right? So I just go like.
That's good. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
This is exciting.
Okay, so yeah, now that we've got the downtime figured out, yeah, like, so April, or I should say
Jukir.
Jukir, you care deeply about this mission, but your species is not from Earth. So why is it that you care so much about this?
Well, Jukir grew up around a lot of humans, actually. Her background is very interesting. Her parents traveled a lot. And actually, she doesn't have parents, but her guardians traveled a lot. The Demiri, they kind of have like a group raising system.
Takes a village.
Yes, actually. Like most Demiri don't know who their actual biological parents are. And
Oh, like you're hatched.
yes, and so they kind of grow up like around a lot of people, and they sort of like whatever like adult they bond with is kind of who they take after.
I like that.
And so the group
Are
that
you
she
my mommy?
the group that she bonded with, they were travelers, and she grew up learning a lot about Earth and about humans, and kind of like maybe like your character fantasized about being Asian, and my character kind of fantasized about being human.
Yeah,
And,
her
like-
character.
Yeah. I really want to be a human too in real life.
Calm down, people. We live in Seoul.
I live with an Asian! Got to get that out there.
So
You don't
We are the minority where we live.
Yes.
isn't that weird? Yeah, so she basically kind of grew up idolizing humans and like the concept of Earth, and sort of it became like a big part of like her identity, I guess.
So
Okay.
you're a her.
Yes, I'm a she.
And that's very similar to your background.
Well, obviously, my parents are human, and
Oh, you have human parents.
Well, biologically speaking, no. But,
I didn't know your adoptive parents
yeah,
were human.
they
I
are.
thought they were also Apana.
No, they're human, and they always talk about, you know, the
Humans.
legends of Earth. So, you know, I just want to go and see it, and maybe, you know, not get killed in the process. I have to help other people not get killed too.
You're a doctor,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And as for our other Apana, what's your story?
I don't know. I don't know if it needs to be approved. Okay, what do I say? What do I tell everybody?
I live.
Oh, okay. Just explain this one.
Okay. Well, I'm super idealistic, and I really want to be of help, and I want to bring some whatever help for both Earth and back home to the Apanas. Basically, I want to be part of that that very shiny cool mission of getting stuff nice and use it for helping people back home and people on Earth, and so everybody's happy. And see tons of cute animals too.
Okay.
This really tall bunny
That's
and
like
this
a-
really little bunny. at the
And
end.
I'm
Our noses are just moving.
ears touching.
Does that have to have sex? I really hope not.
Is that how they have sex?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Is that how?
Is everyone on this ship obsessed with sex? I'm just gonna
Well,
go to the gym.
I should be so lucky. Okay.
That's why she goes to the gym. Don't think about it.
It's like she can't get near the rowing machine.
Oh god.
All right, and Enrica,
Yes.
what's your story?
I come from a family of wayfarers, so my story is I just do what my family does because it's cool. It's amazing, and that's how I grew up. So that sounds pretty dope. That's a horrible.
Word.
Excellent.
But why are you
Excellent.
on this mission?
Because what it's cooler than finding the place where it came from.
Okay.
The end.
Because it's cool.
And my alignment is we don't have alignment, so I just wrote cool.
I made a star.
I wrote Asian.
And mine is empty.
Hers says you can't hear.
It's like my brain.
All right. So this is the second field team from the Odyssey, Ranger 2. Oh yes.
Do we need to say how we got selected to be on this?
That can come.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll work on that.
Oh, okay.
But
we're
one
all
thing we
just
but one
gonna-
thing
I have a
one thing related to that we do need to cover is that one of you can't be Saga.
She raised her hand right away, and it was the only one that couldn't be. She was like, me.
One of you.
About me, that's what.
So there are 4 tiers to the crew of the Odyssey.
Oh, I see. Because
Tier.
already. Okay, I got it.
Tier.
Yeah,
No,
like
no. Tier.
levels.
Level.
Ah.
Tier.
The tier.
Yes.
The tier.
Yeah, I use the actual French word.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Tier in
there are 4
Italian.
tiers. Most of the field people are in the second tier, which is called the field operations tier. Third is laboratory operations, so that's like the scientists who don't go into the field. And then the 4th bottom tier is the civil operations, so that's non-science people who do stuff that's still on colonies or on the ship.
Okay.
So you have all of the agricultural workers would be tier 4. The plan for children is actually very similar to what the Damerhi are doing. So there are, of course, people in charge of child rearing and that sort of thing, and all of that.
Army.
But of course, the first tier is the command tier, and I need one person to be from the command tier. Okay, it's going to be Anya. All right.
You don't want me there.
I just feel like I studied a lot.
Okay, so yes, so Anya is command tier. That's good to know. That's going to come up later.
Okay.
It's pronounced commentier.
Commentier.
No,
Sorry.
I don't know. She's making a joke. It's just.
I'm not sure what the joke is, but all right, that's okay.
Should I put that somewhere?
Comment here.
Should I write that
Like,
somewhere?
Yeah, write that. Yeah, commands
Like-
tier. You can write that somewhere.
I feel like you command people to cry.
Okay, I'm not mean.
Yeah, because she needs to take a sample. She's a doctor. So she's just like, could you cry for a second?
Please.
So that I can...
No, I can't.
Please.
Then she punches
My
you.
eyes
She
get
proceeds
really
to punch you.
All right, so the field team is running survival simulations in preparation for going down to the planet. And in the survival simulations, they can compact the experience of a full day into like an hour.
Ooh. So we feel faster than what has actually happened.
Yes.
I was
Well,
al-
slower. You feel time slower. Yes.
You're
So-
a rabbit, not a cat.
No, you don't know. I can't speak cat.
So for the last, in your minds, you've spent about 2 days inside of this survival simulation.
But it was
With it's only been a couple of hours, but it's felt like 2 days. And so I
That's
need
scary.
all of you to make a survival check.
Oh.
What if, like, one of us is gonna die in the simulation?
It's not
No,
a
no,
version
no.
of dying.
No, that survival is like your ability to like find water and food and make a shelter in the jungle. So basically, this is food and firewood gathering.
What?
D20.
D20 plus whatever we have, right?
Yep. So it's gonna be D20 plus. It should be Constitution and any
plus
ranks
survival.
Okay.
you put into it.
For the actual survival things, you add it to
19.
Okay.
We're all doing it, right?
Yeah, you're all doing it. So yeah, roll a D20.
Was that a yes? You add the actual survival
Ooh.
thing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Plus,
And your Constitution.
plus your constitution.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
20.
20. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
17, 20,
Canadian dice are
23.
15.
Okay.
Good. Isn't it
So-
pretty?
So
Pretty.
all right. So at 15, Saga,
Yeah.
you pulled your weight and you remembered all of your training.
Yeah.
You get a cookie.
Can you share with me?
What was yours?
No, I'll make it run.
19.
19. Same thing. Yeah, you pulled your weight. You did a good job.
I get just one cookie, but I had so much more.
20.
Yeah. And so for you two, who are at 20 or over, you could have just carried the whole team with how well you did.
Why didn't you?
Right? Why didn't you?
You get a temporary +1
Ooh.
charisma until the end of the simulation.
Ooh.
Are we doing the simulation now?
Yeah, you're in the simulation now.
Okay.
So you get a temporary +1,
And we have a cookie?
and you guys get cookies. Yes.
Nice. Let's not show.
Teamwork, man. They're not even sharing their cookies with us.
Well, I'm not sharing my charisma with you. So.
Are you sharing your charisma?
Okay. So now we need to see how well you were able to rest.
Mm.
Feel like
I don't
not
think a
very
gamer
well.
can.
Yeah. So this is going to be an endurance roll.
Oh.
Endurance.
I see.
So then we would add constitution and the endurance.
Yes. And whatever ranks you put into endurance.
18.
18.
Oh, you throw. Well, I mean, why am I so
What do we add to it?
Add your constitution
Oh my
and
God.
your endurance ranks.
Oh, wow. You're
rolled
like,
an 8 and
you're
a
like
2,
an
so
insomniac.
like
20.
Constitution. 15.
23.
I got 15.
15.
9.
9. Oh, you haven't caught any sleep.
No, dude, I was gaming, yo.
You have -1 perception and -2 initiative until the simulation ends.
Wait, -1
Perception?
Oh god, -1 perception and minus.
We got that little bubble down there. Use that.
-2.
But then
And-
I forget
we don't
that I
have
have to
And
erase
-2
it.
initiative until the end of the
We don't
simulation.
We don't have
Initiative.
any initiative.
It's 0 -2, so
Now it's
-2.
now she does.
Okay.
Oh,
Now it's
All right.
Sucks.
like I said. There's stuff that can add to it later. Yeah.
Sim.
That's why I kept that. All right.
I just want to like
23.
23.
chill.
Game
Okay.
in peace.
And what was yours?
I had 18.
God, stop
18.
doing
Okay.
this.
So you've gotten as much rest as anyone could expect from you. You get another cookie.
I get
What was
2.
yours?
16.
16. Yeah.
Cookie.
You get a cookie as well.
I really want a cookie.
You are in great shape.
I got
Well,
my
she's
own
the boss.
cookie.
It's like you are rested. You are just good to go.
You're
you
gonna
have
carry her on your shoulders.
you have +1 perception and +2 initiative until the simulation ends.
That's cool. That fits with the
Saga
captain.
with sunglasses and a coffee.
She's
on
like,
the-
she's
Yeah,
like,
you're just like hungover.
She's just like, okay, shh.
I know it's not real. I don't care.
I
If
may
it
or
was
may
the
not have a
real
habit
world,
of
I would
lecturing people
sleep.
on their
I have
physical
done this so many times.
medical
Shh.
conditions.
That's cool.
Oh, that makes sense since you're a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, and the
Doctors
last
don't get
one
sleep.
is, the last one is your ability is how well you've weathered the weather.
Okay.
What
'Cause-
does weathering the weather mean?
Weather is like bearing, like
Very.
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say enduring, but it's not an
Yeah.
endurance roll. It's just a blank Constitution roll.
Just Constitution.
Constitution check.
Constitution.
All right, I gave. You rolled a 2
23.
and
We
an
rolled the same
8.
thing.
Oh my god,
23.
18, 18, 19. Okay, this is not gonna go well.
23.
I knew it. No, you crazy with that.
You blamed it.
24.
23.
All right.
23.
23.
Same.
But she's got a critical.
Yeah. I don't have anything for the critical, unfortunately.
I am rain and I am wind and I am the avatar.
you like
Dang.
you look better since you didn't sleep.
I think
your
You
body,
use
your
the
skin
weather?
looks clearer.
She uses the weather.
I
she
just
uses
took
the
a
weather to
shower
make
with the
herself look
rain.
good.
I think she might
Dry
be
myself
suffering
with the
from
wind.
some kind of second wind where she's a little bit delirious, but it's working for her.
Like,
It looks great.
I got
on
my
you.
tan, I got my rain, and
Your
I got
skin is
everything.
glowing, your hair is shiny.
So
Delirium
alert.
works for you,
I just
sweetie.
need to chill, see? I'm just like chilling and enjoying the weather.
So what do we...
It's like the storm gives you strength. Plus 5 HP until simulation ends.
Plus 5. So she's on holiday basically. No initiative, but she feels really good.
Yeah, she has no initiative because she's just so relaxed.
She's so chilled. Okay.
Okay. All right, so you guys are inside the simulation, setting up your camp. What would you be doing? How would you be spending your camp time here?
I look around. Are we together? As a
Yeah,
team?
yeah. You're all together as a team. You've been
So
working
you're
together.
good. You can. Just kidding. It's just-
So we have our camp, we have a tent set up, we have food ready.
Do we have food?
Do we have food?
Yeah.
We have food.
Yeah. Like
We
they
brought
they
food.
both got over. They both got 20 and over on the food gathering.
Yeah. We're,
Awesome.
everything is...
And I mean, you guys did okay. So.
Yeah.
So we just have our tent. We have
We're
like
set.
we have stuff to eat. We have like and we establish a turn of like guarding and stuff. Maybe she forgot to wake up everybody
Well,
else and she
are
stayed
we
up all night.
staying at the base and guarding it, or are we going out and exploring? What's our...
Probably could do both.
Should we split up then? Mm.
And then we could
Wait, what
check.
is our initiative? What is our...
This is a survival simulation.
So we don't have to do
It's a yeah. No mission, just
We're just
remembering how to do wilderness survival.
Okay.
Why
Well,
about we
then-
chill here?
Do we already get water? Like...
We
Yeah.
have water. For
Again, like
everything.
yeah, that was covered in the under food.
So we have
So
water.
we-
We have food.
is it daytime?
Nighttime.
Let's see here. Hold on. I need.
Is it high noon?
It's 10
Okay,
o'clock
I
somewhere.
need.
So
Oh wait, no. I need this one.
Ah, these dice make me so happy.
Right.
They
Okay.
aren't just pink, they're glittery.
3:21.
Shimmery.
Okay, so it's about 9 p.m.
9
oh,
p.m.
Oh, so we should just set
So
like
let's
you know
just
somebody
make
that just,
dinner together.
I'm against rabbits too.
you're against rabbits?
rabbits?
Yes.
Stew.
Oh, rabbit stew. I thought you said I'm against rabbits
Two.
too.
Yeah,
I was
same
like,
thing.
What
You
happens
got
if we
it.
find a bunny? Like a real bunny?
That would be one of my flaw. I will not eat a
Yeah,
rabbit.
no, there's no rabbit eating in this team. Sorry, I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
ahead
kill
and
you guys if you
exercise
try to
that.
kill a rabbit.
Oh,
Right now.
Demiri are all vegetarians.
Oh, no.
Let's cook
Meat
some
is fine.
I guess the
Root-
human is the only weird one.
We're gonna cook
That's not
some-
canon. That's not
Just
canon.
made that up right now.
You're picking up a lot of stuff about the Tamiri on the top of your head. And I'm like, hold on.
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
not
write.
off the top of my head. I've been giving this
They
a
have
lot
like
of thoughts.
priests and stuff. They could be vegetarian. That would be fun.
I mean, there certainly
Or
would be
in-
vegetarian
No,
Tamiri.
no, I'm
Sure.
a meat eater. I'm just not a rabbit eater.
She's talking about her race.
I mean, like the Apana as vegetarians makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
I
Predominantly.
don't want to see a rabbit eating meat.
And I will not eat meat.
Let's make root stew. Okay.
They
Let's make
certainly can eat
vegetarian
meat.
burgers.
Holy shit.
Huh?
I'm just letting them tell you that August has bitten me.
Oh, yeah, they
I'm
can.
Sure
They
eat
can.
meat.
They could eat meat.
We're just this cool. We don't,
Um,
but we can.
So, yeah, we're just gonna make some
Is
Is
dinner
the
and
fire
chat.
going?
That's gonna make it would make it awkward if you had Virion with you. Because the
Oh.
Virion are
that's
sentient
right.
plants.
That would be beautiful.
What do they eat? Light?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but they have to understand.
They're photosynthetic.
They can't eat light.
It's like vampires. It's like hanging out with vampires.
Yeah.
And I can only eat grass.
They-
Grass.
I'm gonna go into a very lengthy explanation of the chemical structure of plants and the ones that we've chosen and why that they're fully nutritional.
Okay.
So, in conclusion, there's absolutely no reason that we need to be eating meat.
I agree.
Here.
I agree.
This looks delicious.
Root
Oh,
stew.
it's like hanging out with a bunch of
Give us some
hipsters.
money.
Like you're like the only one who's not a vegetarian.
But she's the only one dressed as a hipster.
That's hilarious.
That's how I woke up this morning. I just, I was that.
Hashtag woke up like this.
Okay, so
Hashtag no makeup.
I'm a vegetarian. Not all Tamiri are vegetarian.
Yeah, that's how that was gonna happen anyway.
I'm eating.
Maybe you're a vegetarian.
That was the only one
curious.
that I just thought of off the
Oh,
top of my head.
yeah.
The other stuff has been well constructed
I mean, I think
and
we would
thought out.
probably eat meat if there was absolutely
If we
nothing
were,
else to eat,
and if we were invited to a dinner,
maybe. But
I would maybe choose other.
strictly
than,
speaking, there's absolutely no reason that we would need
I'm
to
fine with eating roots. I think I had my
I mean, you're a
my
survivalist.
dose of roots in my life. Being in
Yeah.
the woods, yeah.
No. Wayfarers
Let's
Wayfarers
assume
will
that
eat
we're
all
good
kinds of
at-
crazy
And
crap.
we're really
We're good at cooking
I'm like-
vegetables.
I'm like Bear Grylls.
We're
Yeah.
amazing.
Besides, I'm
cooks.
basically Asian, so it's it's really good root stew.
It's
Like,
ginseng.
yeah.
Okay.
Just ginseng.
I was about to make a comment about Middle Eastern food. So much better. I'm just saying, they're the kings of seasoning. Nobody seasons
good.
like
yeah, and
the Arabs
Japanese
do.
cooking is the ultimate in the natural state of the
things.
thing.
Yeah, but
Bringing
Arab
out the
food tastes
flavor.
better.
We're not
Anyway.
doing this in front of an Italian. Thank you very much. I love every food,
Every food is
in
good.
the world. Amazing.
Every food in the
So
world.
we're chatting and
Yes.
having
Broccoli.
dinner.
All right, everybody make an awareness check. Yes, there's a rustling in the forest.
I hear it.
Yes.
We didn't.
Guys, guys,
Yeah.
attention! There's somebody coming or something.
Yeah, I mean this is a the axe beak is a pretty large creature.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to sense
Oh,
that.
okay.
Ready some weapons, guys.
I
There's
do.
something coming out of the forest. I'm readying my stun gun, I guess.
I'm ready my punch and my kick. No, I'm joking. I'm ready my hunting knife.
Bow and arrow, I guess.
I take my short swords.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
I
Yeah.
take my shirt. No way.
Palm of the Rainbow is a
I take
power
my shirt
converting gauntlet. Can I
Take mine.
hit when I'm holding a weapon if I hit like this?
No, you can't use that if you have a weapon
So
in that hand.
So it's better that I take only one of two if I mean to use it. The other thing is cold, heat, electric, or vibration. Electric gets I don't need to be in contact with them.
No, you still have to. It's still to touch.
So it's when I hit them directly, then this can. Okay.
Yeah.
So will it cost one action if I'm holding my dagger and just dropping it close to me before hitting? Like for example, could I do that in the same movement?
I mean, you can still hold on to the dagger when you punch, but you can't use both of them in the same action.
No, I meant can I be holding the dagger and actually just hit with the gauntlet
Yes.
without letting go of it? Okay,
Yes.
that's
Yeah, you don't have to drop it, but you can't attack with it in the
that
same
would-
action.
That makes sense.
Would
yeah.
that be
I
considered
would-
as a dagger drop?
Yeah, no, but I wouldn't. Dagger drop.
Yeah,
That would be
These are both
Dagger
terrible.
drop.
Come on, dice.
dagger.
No idea what you're referring to.
mic drop.
My
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, you just okay.
That was just
drop
that.
the dagger.
Nothing deeper.
Okay. I thought this might be like a K-pop thing.
No.
Well, it could if you keep singing it.
I have a white here. There you go.
Actually, I'm not readying my So I'm done. I'm readying my
Shirt.
composter.
Oh, you
Oh,
put
that's
it there on
nasty.
purpose. I thought you just like discovered that there was
I'm not
tissue
in
in your
a
shirt. I was like,
forgiving mood today.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Forgiving
Briefly lost my D12, but everything's fine now.
I'm readying my composter.
You or your character?
My character. This is not my real voice.
Wait, why do we have so many things here? Come on.
I don't know. Them away.
Where
one
did
was
that
mine.
accent
Okay, yeah, I can take.
Why do
Cause some of this is from the other game, the Dungeons and Dragons game that I run
all these things here?
Oh.
Boy,
for Lisa
take it away.
and
Did you
April.
start already?
Yeah. Lisa and April had their Adventure Zero or Session Zero, I guess it's called.
How do we start?
All right, so we need to roll initiative.
First, we are
Right. 10.
20. Well, is the +2 I'm gonna add to the roll or to?
Yeah, we'll add it to the roll.
Okay.
Wait,
20.
Did you say that
12.
we're back to our hit points again?
Okay, so sounds like Mihi is first. Anyone else? 20 to 15.
I got 15.
15. Okay. As I try to remember how to spell your name.
Did you hear?
Asgard.
A-S-G-A. I'm just
12
kidding.
Okay, 15 to 10.
MJUKIR.
12. Okay.
Wait, is this my hit point?
Letty.
Letty. Yeah. Okay.
Not like my lady.
Why do I have +11?
In French, we say milady.
Sure.
We don't say mine, so for me, it
It's like
reminds
when you write
me
yourself
of it.
notes.
Okay, and then Saga.
What the hell did I write this?
10.
+5.
Oh, okay.
+5. I have +5. How would you have +11?
I have +0.
No, for hit points. She wrote +11.
No,
somehow,
no,
but I don't
Oh,
think
I think I had 11 hit points.
No.
Like I
Before.
minused
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
+5.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I
You
was
were
like,
hit.
No.
11
It's
was
okay.
like the new total. That's what because I was like, I'm done.
Okay, you're normally 11.
No,
and
my
then
hit
he
points
gave
are
you.
16.
No, it was not 16. You
Yes, it
put.
was.
You had 11, and for this
No,
one
I got
game.
hit, and then I went down to 11.
No. I'm explaining because I remember I would have to tell you last time I saw you doing it. When
Yeah.
they add you only for this session,
Remember
they
we-
added you
oh,
4.
yeah,
They
we did
added
the
5
rolls.
to you because
Yeah.
of your
Yeah.
habit.
Because you had
Inside
the
circle.
because
And
you
it's-
had the really high you had a really high roll
Cool, whatever.
on.
but now you have 16.
You
have
use
16
16
only
for
now.
this
That
mission.
was my point.
Oh, but I was just like, you need to
But
remember
it's not
the
'cause you got
11.
hit.
It's not because you're hit.
Like when we're done with the training session, you'll go back to 11,
Okay.
which is your normal hit points.
So
got
only
like-
for this training
We got
session.
like 8, 7, 9. You got 11.
I got
But
plus
then
5
you
too.
remember when we did the rolls?
Yes.
And you were like
We
super
all got
chill.
plus
You
5.
got temporary +5 points.
Great.
For
So
this
that
training
took
mission.
you out to a maximum of 16. But
Got
when
it. Yeah.
this finished, you go back to 11 as your maximum.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we need to.
Yes,
So in the next version of the
That's
character
bad.
sheets, I need to create a box for temporary hit
Temporary.
points.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or we could just split it.
I mean,
into two.
because that's something that the regular D&D ones have, and I took it out because
But
I'm like,
isn't
how
that-
often do you actually use this? And I'm like,
Isn't that
oh,
where you
okay.
put
You
like hit
actually
point
immediately.
maximum and you put your actual hit point?
Yeah, you
Hit
should
point
put the actual
maximum,
maximum at the top
It's here, and then
because it says that.
equals plus sim. Oh,
It says hit point
wait a
maximum.
second! I got +5 as well.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
13.
And there's current. Okay.
Really, I don't remember.
All right. So
I
yes.
think we
So
slept on
the
that. We
the
got super trained.
so yeah, the Axebeak comes running out of the forest with these flying monkeys.
8 of them?
Yes, there's 8 of them. The flying monkeys kind of surrounding it, and the flying monkeys come in like they're faster than it is,
Oh.
so they're coming kind of ahead of it.
Oh, that's
Uh,
new.
So Mihi,
sorry,
it's
sorry.
it's your move first.
Okay. So wait, now they're ahead of it?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it makes more sense though, since they're
I
flying.
mean, but that's different from...
Well, they rolled a higher initiative this time.
Oh.
That's annoying, because I equipped something else because I thought that the bird was going to be first.
That's life. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If I jump high, could I like attack them in flight, or that would be 2 actions?
No, you could you could jump as a movement.
Okay,
Yeah, no, that's absolutely.
I'm
So I'm
using...
not first, it doesn't matter now.
So we're all in the same place still, right?
Yeah. You're
Okay,
still
so
like
then
around your campfire.
I'm doing what I did last time. I'm going to use my Fog of Slumber.
Okay.
I'm going to toss it over
Yep.
to them.
Yeah, you can get that out of range of you guys. That's fine.
And it's got a range of 20 feet, so it should
There's 8 birds or 8
catch all of them.
Yeah.
They have to roll, right?
Yeah, that'll be big enough to get everybody.
Okay, so I used one
Oh, we need to roll.
And you guys.
The monkeys.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, monkeys.
Roll
Hey,
a
monkeys.
Constitution saving roll DC 20.
Okay.
That's very
Pretty.
They do not make that.
Yeah. They're asleep.
Okay.
Then we're just gonna pluck them like flowers.
So that's the fog of slumber?
Yep.
Can
Okay.
I take their wings and make
Just
myself
double
something cool
checking.
with it? Could I make wings? Could I be a rabbit with wings?
Yes, you are correct. They are. So yes.
There.
Everything is asleep now.
Everything's asleep.
Nice.
So, question.
Can I poke them
If
with
we
my
attack
dagger?
them, do they wake up? Is it that kind of thing?
It does. No, it does not say that.
Let's see
I don't
here. Yeah, no.
No?
Should we
So
tie
every
them?
hit is a critical hit?
I mean, yeah, if they fail the DC check, they are asleep.
Oh, no, I mean, after this, if we attack them. Is
Let's see
every
here.
hit, sometimes
They fall
every hit
asleep.
is a critical hit
Oh.
because they're sleeping, so it's like,
Yeah.
Well, because they can't do anything.
Yeah.
they're
You-
still, you're like,
You can aim
Maybe
well.
if you attacked one, the other one would wake up.
Wait.
Other- But it doesn't say anything.
No,
about
but it
that.
would make sense.
Yeah,
to be
I didn't
critical
write
every
that
time.
down. That's a good thing. That's something.
Is it
let's see
based
here.
on a D&D thing that I should look up?
No, it's a different thing.
Okay.
No, that's just something that I need to make a decision about. Play testing.
Write it down.
Yes.
Write it
All right.
down, write it down.
So your first strike will be critical.
Maybe they have
And
to continue rolling to stay asleep.
and yeah, it'll be a Constitution saving roll on their turn to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Fight it
fair.
against sleep.
And, did we say
One
how
of them
long
just
we're-
snores really loudly.
It doesn't say how
Starts
long they're
drooling.
asleep, unless.
Yes, it
somebody
does.
wakes
1
them.
minute.
1 minute only.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Working all day yesterday.
So we have 1 minute to kill them all.
Or what about we tie them up?
Or tie them up.
minute to kill them all.
Let's cut all their wings off. I'm a terrible person.
Let's
Damn.
make you a like
This
a
is
head.
war.
Damn, bunny. Chill.
I mean, it is a simulation, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
What
whatever.
about we just tie one of each race up and
No,
then we
it-
deal with the rest. We
It's
kill
true,
everything.
though. It's a simulation.
Like to
They
get
don't
samples
really exist.
from them.
Do we
Yeah.
exist
No,
in the
let's. We're
simulation?
just.
No, wait a second.
Wait.
Is this
whoa,
the
whoa,
real
whoa.
word?
Saga. Okay. We're
Calm
gonna
down.
breathe.
1 minute. Let's
And
kill
just
them.
now we're
relax.
gonna kill them.
Yep.
before-
I'm gonna go.
Okay, well it's Jakir's turn.
Okay, I shoot my arrow at the
Bird thing.
bird thing.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Plus
Plus.
your strength. Got like 30.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the same. Good.
Wait.
So
oh, yeah.
6 plus
Plus
6.
I got a 12.
That will hit the completely unconscious animal.
Great. Then I have to
Fabulous.
hit this. Like 5.
Okay.
Woohoo!
D4 plus 2.
Yep.
For
Okay.
an arrow. That's what I wrote
And
down.
it doubles because
It's
asleep.
because it's asleep.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 of damage. Is it dead?
Okay. No, it's not dead.
Okay.
It's a big bird.
It's so bad feeling it.
Oh my!
It's really
It's
sad.
it's a large bird creature with this kind of like a
It's like a
It's
dodo.
gonna teach you English.
no. It has
Similar.
it has a kind of flat bill. It's called an axe beak.
Hmm.
It's
So-
like very
Sounds scary.
very
Why did I
wide.
It's very
bill.
scary.
Straight
looking.
from Alice in
Um,
Wonderland.
I mean, we're
Minus 10 points of damage.
Yep.
I will give you the choice to incapacitate and or tie up. We need to make sure they're all completely incapacitated. Do as you wish.
Yes.
Alright, well, I just shot it.
We don't need to
Just
like
trying
mass slaughter them if you don't.
I'll
Well,
just-
it's Iletti's turn.
So I'll tie up with the
The bird or the monkeys?
The monkey.
the monkey. The bird is already like
Well, she should. Yeah,
she's
you
on
shot
them.
the
She shot
So
it, but yeah.
I shot
I'm
the
gonna
bird.
get
It's
one
not
more
dead.
and like
Okay.
tie one up.
She's gonna tie up one of the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
only one bird. One bird, 8 monkeys. So you're trying
One
out one
bird,
monkey.
8 monkeys.
There's
One bird, 8 monkeys.
what I was thinking.
cups.
Well, one
And a
bird
partridge
is
in a
the
pear
bird is the one that's not flying. I thought the monkeys were flying.
They're all
Monkeys are
asleep.
flying.
I
Everyone is
know
asleep.
what I'm saying. The ones that can fly were the monkeys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's what.
Bird is
That's why
slightly.
I said.
Okay.
Like that.
Can you not tie 2 monkeys to each other?
Well, if I could, I would, but I don't know if they're close enough.
Assume they all. Why?
That's hilarious.
She's
I
sick.
just imagine a tree and the two monkeys try to go. And they're just like.
Well, I mean, they have like wings and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I would
thinking
just
you
buy
could like,
everything, so you just like
tie
make
two
sure.
of them. Not like a lot of them, but at least two of them you could tie together.
Yeah. I mean, they're asleep.
Tie those two monkeys together.
You sure?
From their wings, so they're
Yeah.
even more shocked.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought.
Well,
the
and-
If she
the
didn't do
limbs,
it that way,
I-
I would have been disappointed.
I'm actually like bundling them up,
And
the
it
4
nets.
limbs, and then I'm bringing
Yeah.
the wings, and then I'm just like, tying
Exactly.
it up very tight.
Okay.
Great.
Poor babies.
Okay, that'll work.
Poor monkeys.
Sorry.
She put the leaf right
Saga,
on the top.
it's your turn.
I have a question about, like. Oh no, I'll just kick it. Okay,
Okay,
what?
so there's 6 monkeys.
I can do only one attack though, like hunting knife. I cannot do
Yeah.
like hunting knife and kick. No, that's okay. I got it.
There are 6 monkeys who have not been.
I would like to go to one of the monkeys and actually kick it.
You're gonna kick a monkey?
It's
a monkey?
exactly the same like.
Oh, as your knife.
It's the same
I'm just
damage
gonna
if I
kick
kick it.
Well, doesn't the hunting knife get an extra
Ah,
1d4
against
to an animal?
animals. I'm sorry. I will use my knife. All right.
Yeah, it's a hunting knife, so it gets extra against animals.
Maybe she says, I'm gonna kick the monkey, and I say, no, you're not.
What?
Stab it, please. Stab the monkey.
Woo! 23.
I think
Yes,
that
that hits the completely unconscious simian.
I have one dead monkey.
That is, yeah. Probably,
I was just
probably
chilling.
a dead monkey.
It's going to be
5 plus 5. Oh wait. No,
5
it's
plus-
5 plus 4,
Double.
which is 9.
Good.
Double 18.
18. Yeah.
That
So
monkey
you
is-
come you come in with the knife.
No. I just go like this. I go towards it with a knife in my hand, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kick it. And I like my leg goes back, and then I'm like, wait a second, I have a hunting knife. So my leg goes back into it, and I just go like this.
it explodes in your face.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's like when you when you cut into it, you cut it like right in half.
Oh,
Like
God.
it just goes through
Okay.
like a knife through butter.
Can I stare
Monkey
at her
3
and be
is
like
dead.
traumatized?
Gross.
It's a
Yeah?
hunting knife. It's to hunt animals.
This is someone we need on our team.
Okay, so yeah, the monkeys fail their Constitution saving roll to wake up,
Unnecessarily bloody.
and so does the axe beak.
She's
All right,
like tying the
Wait,
other one.
who? What?
the monkeys and the axe beak both failed their saving rolls.
Oh, so they're still asleep.
They're still sleeping.
Yeah.
Cool. They're just like.
It's winter. They sleep.
All right, so now it's back to Mihi.
Okay. So I have my I already had my composter equipped, so let's check out what this bad boy can do.
Okay.
I feel bad about using this. Why did I get this thing? I'm a doctor, for God's sakes. Yeah. Okay.
She's gonna make them like
Yep. So I'm
become
gonna go
rotten
ahead
pieces
and
of.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch one of them monkeys with that thing.
Okay. So roll 3d10 necrotic damage.
Holy
Yeah.
baloney!
It's really mean.
Don't even come close to
This
us
is
with that.
D10,
Making
right?
a mental
Yeah, you're
note.
gonna need
Is
another.
that a medical type thing?
Can I just roll?
Yeah,
You
it's
can roll
medical.
it 3
Can I
times.
just roll it 3 times?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure. You can just roll the same one 3 times. That's fine.
I'm making a mental note about.
So wait,
You
is
don't
that
want her to
one?
be angry.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
One,
Well, you have the other one. You could throw these.
8.
You have 2 dice that are the same. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
She's already committed. She's
Fine.
committed. Just let it go.
Good.
Got it.
I know. I'm
5.
just saying for next time.
All right.
Instead, you can use this
Double?
one and this one.
Yes, that would be
Oh,
doubled.
that's disgusting.
28. 28.
Not
Wait.
only do they turn into compost, but they're already growing flowers.
14. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So 28
28 points of necrotic damage.
damage. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it just rots in front of us and just.
Yeah, so you put because the composter is it's a gauntlet weapon.
Oh my god!
It's like this handmade thing. So she just puts her hand on it, she like touching it, and out from like the center of her hand, like the flesh and the feathers of the venom just like turn black, and it's just like this black thing just like spreads over the whole animal, and like it doesn't even bleed. Like,
Just, like-
the blood is just eaten away by whatever this is, and like you can watch like the white bones just sort of crumble just down into a powder. It just spreads around from like the whole
Powder.
animal. The like some of like the internal organs start to spill out, but like before they even reach the ground, they just sort of turn into like this goo that just and so it's like so the bones are kind of melting, but the rest of it is just sort of turning into this very dark, very viscous sort of fluid that just it lays on the ground
And
like
as it's
really thick.
like decomposing, I'm like,
Jukir just raises one eyebrow. My eyebrow just goes up slightly. That's my only reaction.
Okay, I gotta say,
I bring my collar up to my nose.
especially because you're a doctor, you gotta wash your hands. That can't happen if you just touch things. That is a very dirty hand.
Gonna go over there a little.
I'll let you use hand sanitizer as a free action.
Thanks.
That is a very dirty hand.
She's like pouring it out herself.
You can use all the hand sanitizer you want. You'll never get the stain off your soul.
Yep.
Oh.
All right,
I
Jakir.
save people for a living.
All right, we have 2 bound monkeys, a thoroughly sliced in half monkey, and a giant bird that's been reduced to a puddle.
No. It's
No,
not the bird.
it was
It's a monkey.
it was the monkey.
Oh, is
Not-
the monkey?
Not the bird.
It was another monkey.
Oh, I thought it was the axe beak.
No.
Okay.
It's another monkey.
Okay.
Sorry.
So so we have 2 monkeys
monkeys
tied up,
down.
1 monkey sliced in half, 1 monkey that is now a puddle. That leaves
And
4.
one monkey jumping on the bed.
Yes. That leaves 4 monkeys
Jumping
the
asleep and
99 on the bed.
A
unbothered,
damaged bird.
and a bird that you damaged.
I'm gonna shoot the bird again because I feel like it's more of a threat than the monkey.
Sure,
Well, it's the only one if it's.
I got an 8.
that hits
It's asleep.
because it's completely asleep.
You could have taken the arrow in your hand and gone.
And like poked it like pew. It's for 8 damage.
Okay, so is that
16.
No, I doubled it
Oh,
already.
that is
Okay.
2 plus 2, 4, and then double is 8. 8
Okay, so
damage.
8 damage.
okay? It's still breathing.
Okay, not dead yet.
It is not dead yet.
I'm still breathing.
All right, Aleti, what do you want to do?
Then I'll load that song.
There's 4 monkeys left.
And a probably half dead bird.
You might want to take care of it. Though I don't know how vicious the monkeys
Can
are.
I just go and tie 2 more together and try
She's
not to
just
tremble
tying them
and cry?
Yes.
She's like she like steps way over the cuddle. She's like,
Good job. Yep.
Never been on a field mission.
Tie it
huh?
really tight. Yep.
she's super green.
Tie it tighter. Okay. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. 5 and 6 are tied together. We got monkey 7 and 8
Isn't
left.
that-
Field mission.
Yep. All right. So that makes
But it
it.
fits with my character's background.
I totally
All right. They failed that saving throw. All right, Saga, it's your turn.
They are still asleep.
Saga.
Yeah, we're gonna lower the DC on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Saga skips to another monkey. And
Saga skips to
She
another
does the
monkey.
people's elbow.
Everybody's
Okay.
dancing in blood.
Assuming monkey 7 is also dead.
We're just a bunch
Probably.
of savages.
it's a simulation. No regrets. 12.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit.
They say, you know, people's true colors come out in simulation.
No, they don't.
I've never heard that.
No, they don't. I would never kill something. Would I?
Simulations are like the
5,
YouTube comment section of the
4,
future.
9 again.
Oh my god.
10. All right,
No,
yeah.
it's 18 again.
Oh, 18 again. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this
Monkey
this
7 is
time
dead.
you come at it from a different angle, and you end up just like carving it in half
Oh,
lengthwise
that's nice.
instead of like from the
Half
stomach.
the
It's just
other
like whoosh.
See
Right down the middle.
true colours. It's an old
Yeah.
That is a really old song.
song. Yes.
I remember that from Kodak commercials in like the early 90s.
Yeah.
But it's an old song for them because it's 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, it's a really old song for them.
Classical music.
Like no,
Like
no, that's
Mozart.
beyond classical music. So like she's
Stone
basically
Age music.
yeah, she's basically singing a madrigal at this point.
Yeah.
Like something Celtic.
That's the hair color.
Okay. We have
A lot.
we have
Yes.
one more
Oh, it's
monkey
the
and a
color.
damaged bird to deal with.
Yeah, and we're gonna see if the bird wakes up.
Does he?
It does. It just now wakes up.
Wake up on a
The
Saturday.
bird
I point to
and the
them.
monkey, or just the bird?
Just the bird.
Okay.
It can't really do
I
anything.
want it to look like this, but with a different.
No.
What is
No, it's more like a
my
long
bird.
leg,
Oh,
sort
you
of,
didn't
like
see
an
it?
emu.
Okay.
I want to have this as my
Does it have a long neck, too?
familiar.
Not especially.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit, but not especially.
Actually,
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. It can't really do anything, though, so Mihi, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I put that nonsense away because that's terrifying. So I'm gonna Can I? Is it a whole action to take out a weapon? Or can
I would call that a bonus action.
Right. Okay. I'm going to then. A field knife. Can you throw it or no?
Field knife?
Can you, or no?
I mean, you can throw anything.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, you would have disadvantage on that.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh well, no. I'm gonna just grab my staff and
Okay.
hit it
Okay.
with my staff. Things that I need to do.
Isn't it cute? And this looks like a
20.
headset.
That misses.
20 misses.
Yes.
Oh, he's very intense when he's awake.
Yeehaw! Wait. Do I add something to this?
Dexterity.
Doesn't make
Oh,
any sense.
28.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit! Was it natural 20?
Was it
Oh, it was
20.
a natural 20.
Yes,
Oh,
that's why I
okay.
was like, there's no way a natural 20 misses. Like, then we'd.
I
have
thought
no
20 was the
chance of
total.
Defeating
Oh, no, it was a natural 20. I didn't add my dexterity.
Okay, yeah. Natural 20. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's like, why are we even in the simulation? No one can beat the bird.
And 1d8.
No one can.
This one?
Yep, that is
There's a
correct.
guy in the simulation for 15 years.
I saw a really creepy skit like that.
One.
No.
Does it have
But
a
it's critical, so it does 2 points of damage.
Yes!
Yay!
There you go.
And like the thing is, like, it was already like in really
at
really
8.
rough shape.
Yeah.
It was down to its last hit point.
So
So
I'm just like,
and so you hit it and it just
Finish
goes
him.
unconscious again.
It
Just
would,
like
it would have been dangerous, but it's not.
is it dead though?
no, it's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just unconscious at this point.
So that was -2. So it's minus 20 total now, right?
It's -1 at the moment.
Oh, it's -1.
Yeah.
I mean, I meant it had a damage of a total of 20.
Well,
Because she did 10 and 8, and then I just did 2. So it would
Mhm.
be 20. I was just keeping track of how much we heard it.
You did 20 points of damage total to it.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking about
Okay, so
a monkey
Jakir, it's back to you.
Here we go with the arrow.
What are you shooting?
A monkey?
What's
the,
that?
The bird.
The bird?
Oh, the unconscious bird?
No, it's unconscious.
Why? It's
Shoot the monkey,
unconscious.
shoot the monkey. Shoot the
I
monkey.
already
She already
shot,
rolled.
I already shot my arrow.
Yep. At least she's sticking to the rules.
So I got a 13.
That's gonna hit the very unconscious and concussed. Roll that again because it hit her dice.
Isn't it the point of it to
Yeah.
kill it? So let's see, 3 plus 2, 5, 10.
Okay, it's in really really bad shape now.
It's still not done. Alright.
Yeah, it's still not
I
done.
think it has to be its own, like, the total of its hit point and lower, right?
Yeah.
To be dead.
Oh, there's no death saves. That's why.
You get death saves.
Oh no,
Wait,
I thought for unconscious
Wait, it has
things
to be
it's
like-
2 death saves.
Wait, if it's HP, is 18?
Yeah, but it's not its turn yet.
Ah.
It hasn't gotten back to its own
Oh
turn.
no,
Every
because she
turn
said that
you do.
if you hit it more than the negative, but that's only when you're awake.
Isn't it?
Once you get to 0, like once you get to 1
No,
No, it's just the
No, it-
saves.
If
it was just
you're,
a question.
I mean, if you're attacking something unconscious, it's still gonna take damage.
Yeah.
And if your total gets down to the negative,
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought
The
it was
negative of
different.
its normal hit points?
the
Yeah.
negative
like-
of its normal hit points
I
kills
thought
it.
that was only when you were awake.
Always?
Uh-huh.
Like, that's the only way you can kill something?
No. It can
Just fails
it can
3
fail
death saving throw, but if
when they're
Oh.
unconscious.
If it's unconscious because of damage, then yeah, it has to make death saving throws, and if it fails 3 of those, it will die. But yeah, if you want to just beat something to death, you need
You
to get
could.
it to the negative of its
hit
own
point.
HP.
So wait,
we're
if
very
somebody
close to
wants
that.
to kill us,
They need
just need to give
28.
28.
oh, so not 0.
Yeah, no, not 0.
You would
To
be
kill
unconscious
us.
otherwise.
You'd be unconscious at
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
Just chicken.
But you wouldn't die until
Well,
either
you need to be
negative
like
28
healed.
or, I mean, negative 14 or,
Well,
in this case.
it would actually be minus your maximum, not your the temporary hit points won't help you
Oh, so
towards
it would
that.
be like you would be minus
so
9.
Minus 9,
or
yeah.
3 deaths. Okay.
Yeah.
April's normal one is so high.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, 11.
Perfect.
Fuck you, dude.
Okay, so now it's Iletti's turn.
What's left?
So we have 4 monkeys tied up, 2 monkeys cut in half, 1 monkey liquefied, so that leaves one just a regular
Sleeping
sleep monkey.
Can I?
You can't add up to anything else.
Okay.
Liquefied monkey
Sweetie?
sounds like a cocktail from a Star Wars movie.
I need to know that when I take
Give me
you
one
on this
liquefied
mission,
monkey.
you're gonna be able to defend yourself at least. So this is a simulation. Need you to kill them.
I'm just gonna burn the monkey with my
Please kill the monkey.
palm of the rainbow.
Okay, roll damage.
Stop whispering
Just
in my
just
ear
roll the
quick.
damage. You don't have to bother with an attack roll.
That's what I figured.
You don't have homemade pen anymore.
Oh, you're using your fire palm thing?
Is it D8? That's not fire. It's palm of the rainbow.
He's like,
Yeah.
And it's
you gotta
3
get her whip.
D8s.
Whoop. He's like, that's not a whip sound. A whip is it's like
16.
Okay,
God, he's
So
like,
20.
that yeah it
So what happens is okay.
I
Gotcha.
love it.
Okay.
I'm like, sweetie, you need to kill the monkey.
Okay.
and then she did. She's like, destroyed.
Yeah, that's it burns a lot.
Yeah.
It burns good.
Oh,
Okay.
burning hair. God,
There is a monkey
Yes.
bits on my face right now. This is-
Strong. There's a strong smell of burning monkey right now.
Why does no one think about eating?
it's
You gotta eat the monkey.
Well, we still got
it's
the
cooked
bird.
barely barbecued.
It's
Um,
cooked
we
and
have
she likes
4
it very
tied
Oh
up.
no! It is not barbecued. It's incinerated. That thing is like it is. It is
has been-
becoming a pile of ash.
on the line
This
of
is-
like normal and it's here.
This is what we call pre-cremation.
No, because the monkeys only have 3 HP,
Oh.
and she just did like 18 points of damage to it.
They literally disappeared.
times 2, no?
Disappeared.
Oh, 18 was the total?
Yeah.
Like before the critical
Yeah.
double? Holy fuck! Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just did something like 12 times its HP damage in one strike.
It's like
Okay.
throwing a firecracker at a flea.
Yeah, it's just not fair.
Okay. And as the last of the unbound monkeys,
Whoever's running this simulation is like, what the
What's wrong with these people?
God? They're all psycho.
Sorry.
They like flip on the lights. They're like, all right.
You hear
Jeez, Louise.
you hear a voice from a, okay, wait a second.
We're gonna have to do some psychological testing on each of you. Report to the medical bay.
No, this is a simulation, but
I'm the doctor.
yeah, you'll be
not
needing to
lost.
talk to one of the Odyssey's psychologists.
So,
See, this is why I created a psychologist class, just to make
Exactly.
sure we would have like these kinds of people in the field.
Hey, I just used my hunting knife, okay? That's a hunting
Just
knife.
shot a
to
bird with a
hunt.
bow and arrow. That's all
And
I
she's
did.
full of blood and she's smiling.
Wiped monkey bits off my face.
Yes.
No, I didn't sprinkle that much.
Sentence.
Like,
And-
the first one splurted everywhere.
Okay.
Me as well.
All
So are all the
right.
monkeys dead?
Yeah, all the monkeys
Well,
are dead,
or tied up.
And the bird is unconscious.
and the bird is unconscious. So yeah, and so with that,
We're gonna cook the bird.
the simulation comes to an end.
Alright, girls.
And yeah, you guys. Well, first off, because of Iletti's role play there, she's gonna get a consequence, and I have this prepared. I just have to copy it down real quick.
The burning part or the non-burning part?
Just mostly it's the part where she was. It's mostly when she watched the monkey liquidate, because of Mihi. So
Sorry
yeah.
about that. Honestly,
So, yeah.
Oh, me. Not
So, yeah.
me.
Yeah, with psychopaths.
Yeah, I just needed to know how it works.
Well, that's the simulation of how it
Yeah.
works.
Well,
Yeah. So seeing the monkey, liquefy has traumatized you. And let's see here. Where am I getting? Okay. So in future combat, you must do
You must liquefy.
everything you can to not kill anything.
Oh, shit.
And this
That's
consequence
hard.
will last until you have a session with a psychologist.
This is funny.
Wait, what kind of session? Sorry.
A normal session with a psychologist. An entirely normal, the exact thing that everybody thinks of first when they hear a session with a psychologist.
I don't know what you think.
About your feelings with your words.
Sorry, I'm in saga mode. I'm not in Enrico mode. Asgard.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
it's
gracious.
fine. She knows I'm a bunny. What do
can we
bunnies
stop
do?
propagating this stereotype? It's really offensive.
Which stereotype is this?
That bunnies are afraid of death.
No,
No, the bunnies.
I mean, afraid of killing. Sorry.
No, what do bunnies do?
They.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not a fan of
They
it.
reproduce like bunnies. Got it.
Stop.
No way. The reproduce like bunnies. What? For real?
Okay, so yes, so you guys. So yeah, as the forest and the carnage and the monkey carnage vanishes around you into pixels, you are the world is replaced by a large white room. You're all in.
Night.
Yeah. It's not especially bright. It's kind of dim.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
dim
I
light,
see.
like
I thought
around
it
around like the base of the floor is where the lights are.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and so each of you has
I
been
put my
sitting.
knives away.
You don't have your knives.
Oh, I didn't have.
None of it's
It was a
real.
simulation.
Oh, okay.
It
No,
was
but
a
I thought
simulation.
we still had our.
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
You've been sitting in a kind of chair this whole
okay,
time.
okay.
I mean,
Like
it's kind of like
Matrix.
it's kind of like a standing sort of
And it-
chair. So like you're sort of like
Strapped
more or less
in.
prone, not quite strapped in.
I mean, I'm pretty too tall for it anyway.
No, they have special ones for how tall you guys are. Like they're like the room is full of these chairs
Yeah.
and they're all sort of different sized to accommodate different body types and that sort of thing.
You didn't, but I guess I
They're all
missed the
different
joke.
sizes too.
Did you make the joke?
I don't know what's happening in neither do
Talking
they.
about
So
dildos.
Ah,
Anyway, continue.
guys, the girls are
is
very
English
sexy
Guinness?
today.
Yikes!
The girls are very sexy today.
Can I just say like an important thing? We should
Porno.
get rid of.
Now you should
all,
actually have brought the fox thing.
We should get rid of all our simulation bonuses.
yes.
Yeah, get rid of all your bonuses. For
Yeah,
this
yeah. You don't have
simulation.
any. Yeah.
said something
Well,
else.
bonuses and penalties.
Yeah, mine was
yeah.
more of a penalty than
What
a
was your
bonus.
penalty?
Well, I had -1 perception, -2
Oh.
initiative. I was chilling.
What was it for? What was the thing?
She
that
got
you-
roll lows on low
on
rolls
every-
on a few things.
Yeah.
No, but wasn't it like the thing?
No, it was
Oh,
just
it was
because
the
I didn't get
rolls.
sleep. I wonder what I was doing. I was gaming. That's my hobby.
No, that's my hobby. You were doing other things.
No, habit gaming. Yo.
She's a video gamer, a computer gamer.
Don't
But
use
then it's
computer.
kinda
We use
close. Mine
VR.
includes that
We're the
too, then.
future.
My
Pleasure
thing was
media.
gym rat. I'm
I
I do
Um,
remember
like-
stuff like
reading-
animation or like watching TV or like.
Yeah, well, you can use pleasure media.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah, that wouldn't
watching.
include games.
Okay.
Yeah, again, it's just
Watching
reading,
stuff.
watching movies, that sort of thing. Listening to music, that's your thing.
I was playing poker.
Yours is more
with
artistic.
One of the chiefs.
Poker face. I was reading medical textbooks in my underwear.
Playing poker with one of somebody from the command team. Who were playing poker together.
That makes sense.
I was
Yeah,
reading
that's canon.
textbooks in
I'll
my
write it
underwear.
down.
Not reading textbooks in my underwear. Textbooks.
All right, simulation is done. Who's in the room?
Okay, so
Oh right, the white room.
with black curtains in the station.
Harry Potter.
No,
What?
No.
White station.
Okay.
This is never
And we're
ending.
gone.
All right. So so you guys, you're free of the simulation. You're free of like the training for now. What do you want to do?
Is there anyone else?
I'm
in the
doing
room?
push-ups because my
Yeah.
character is a gym rat.
Am I
Okay.
allowed to
You
like
work out?
brief them on anything?
Not at the
Not yet.
moment.
Okay.
Not at the moment. It's not time for that yet.
I'm doing push-ups and stretching.
Stretching. I'm
Stretching.
reading.
You're gonna go read.
Read some textbooks.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna go look up the scientific reasons about why I just melted a monkey and
Okay.
try to reconcile that with myself.
Okay. Wait, like the psychological reasons, or like how
No,
the
like
composter
physically
works?
how it worked. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and okay, so basically what you learn is that, like the composter and other devices that do necrotic damage, essentially, they release a chemical that siphons certain atoms out of, or like forces those atoms to be released from the cells, and so the cells just die.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Can I?
scientifically speaking, it makes a lot of sense. I can see what. No.
So I'm gonna go to the place where they keep whatever animals are there, and I'm gonna go pet cute animals.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Sounds like such
So
a video.
the four of us are the only ones. Just like a quick reminder, are the only ones that are going to the. No. What's this preparation for? It was to leave, right?
The
Yeah,
Ranger 2.
You're
Ranger
being,
two,
yeah, you're
right?
being prepared for a mission to the surface. Yes,
Who's Ranger 1? Can we know?
you'll find that out in a minute. Yeah,
Okay.
we're getting
Very
there.
soon, Anya already knows.
No, but maybe
I don't think I need to know more.
She's
then.
like, no one's gonna melt you. I promise.
Can I go find a command officer that was playing poker yesterday night?
Okay, go play poker with some guy.
Alright.
Cool.
What does he look like?
Spat.
He looks like Scott.
He's a command
Got
officer.
To each their own. To
He's a
each their
command
own.
officer. He doesn't like need to be privileged.
I'm a command officer.
Yeah.
Are you fine with that?
I
Well, you're a
say
command
every
tier officer, so you'd actually be a. Your
He's a guy from one of the offices.
wait, what's your
okay?
job again?
What's
I'm a
your
doctor.
You're the doctor. Yeah. So you'd be like a science officer
what's
technically.
your thing again?
But yeah, it's command tier.
Command
Spat, a
tier?
little bit bold, but
Yeah, because there's 4
Tier
tiers.
is like
Remember?
level.
like cheerful
Oh.
face.
Like this.
Tier. Yeah. TIER.
Oh, I always forget that word. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a word.
It's okay.
It's French. That's why I forget it.
Oh wait, did you copy it onto one with no?
No, it's just
Lines?
never really had like it's
Oh,
this
it was on
kind.
that side.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. That's why there were lines.
All right. So, all right, you guys go off and do your thing for a while, and so yes. As you would know at this point, yeah, Ranger 1 was the first mission down to the planet's surface, and a few edited transmissions from the surface have been sort of broadcast over like the whole ship for people to watch, because of course everyone's very excited about all this.
Do we see exciting McTavish's face?
It's actually mostly Dr. Evelyn Sharp, who is leading the expedition. She's a biologist, so you would know her very well. She's the lead biologist on the whole Odyssey mission.
And she's human.
Yes, yeah, she's human. Yeah, the whole
Most people are. It's just we
Yeah.
just aren't.
yeah. So like Ranger 1 was an all human group, and everyone on there was like pretty high up. Yeah. So because like Evelyn Sharp, she's the head of the biology association on board, and she's leading Ranger 1. She's being supported by Wayfarer Prime, Solomon Blitzer, whom Saga would know.
I like
Oh,
it.
Saga would know.
Hi.
Shy. She's the
Bless you.
commander of Ranger 3. 1, you said?
Yeah. Evelyn Sharp, she's in charge of the mission.
Some Blitzer. What?
Yeah.
Blitzer?
Blitzer is being supported by Percival McTavish, who's an...
His name is Percival. I love this. Hi, Critical Role fans. McTavish. Got it.
Percival McTavish. Oh, right. I didn't even make that connection to... I did not make that connection when I was making up the names.
Whatever.
It just sounded right in my head.
Didn't we have
So-
we had a
Always
McTavish last
sounds
time?
right.
Yeah,
It was
they're
him.
the same.
It's the.
Ah,
the
okay.
same.
Because I was like, that's probably where it came from. Was the last time, but it's the same guy.
I think... No,
What
I
does
changed his first name. I don't remember... I couldn't
does
remember
he
what his
do?
first name was the first time.
Wasn't it like Gregory or something?
It was something. He's
Wasn't that
he's an
Alex?
engineering corpsman.
Engineering.
Yeah. So
Who's the archaeologist?
this one doesn't have an archaeologist.
Oh, that's that's why the mission failed.
Hasn't failed yet. There is
It was a joke.
Ankana Urshadi, who is a survivalist. She's the lead survivalist on board the Odyssey, and she's supporting Dr. Sharp, as is Dr. Philip Wen, who is a doctor.
So there's a doctor,
Philip.
survivalist. There's a
Philip
wayfarer.
Wayne.
Well, I
Okay.
mean,
All
that
Phillips are
wayfarer.
Yeah.
All
Ankana,
Phillips
what did you
are
say?
douchebags.
Oh.
In my
Ankana
personal
Urshadi.
experience.
I did write the name.
Shazzy. Got it.
Or should I? Or should
lot of
I?
people.
Or should I
Yeah.
actually try to remember names? Like I'm actually really not myself, and I'm so cool with remembering names. Could I have a +1 to remember names so you can tell me the names?
Yeah. Your character can remember these names.
So you say I have a +1, you can tell me all the names, and I know everybody.
Yes.
That would be so unlike me. This is so cool.
Yeah. Letty can remember all these people's names. Don't worry.
I can't.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are all called into a mission briefing. And yeah, it's been 4 days since the Odyssey had any contact with Ranger One, and during the first 7 days of the mission, there were a huge number of technical malfunctions. The broadcasts from the surface were really spotty. There were reports from Dr. Sharp and Blitzer that people were acting a little bit strangely. Various people on the mission were acting strangely. Notably, Dr. Wen and McTavish were, behaving oddly in some way. But again, the messages were so garbled that it was sort of hard to tell exactly what was going on down there. So you're being sent to try to salvage their mission. Your first order of business is to repair and replace Ranger One's communications equipment. And then you're going to assist with sample collection and analysis, however much of that hasn't been finished yet. They're looking for 10 flora and 10 fauna samples to analyze to see the suitability of the location for an actual colony.
Can I take samples for flora as well, even though it's not my?
You can take samples,
I'm just not going to be able to analyze them the same way a person that is good at it. would.
Yeah, I mean, again, you put
I
them in
can
a
use the
machine.
kit.
Yeah,
I can use the kit. Okay.
yeah, you can use the kit. Again, like taking samples is like you cut off a leaf and you put it in a little test tube. Like it's not that difficult.
What's the
Animals, however.
If you can't do that, you're not coming with us.
I shall do what you ask. You scary.
Yes.
Communication and
You scary, scary rabbit.
You scary tiny rabbit.
Investigation. Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Yes. So Ranger One's mission was supposed to be for 14 days. It's been 11, and the Odyssey hasn't received any actionable data from them. So you guys have 5 days to land, get the samples prepared, and then you're going to get picked up again.
Why are they sending us?
You're going.
To finish
You're
their
first
mission.
going to repair and replace.
I mean, like, why specifically us? Like,
Oh.
how did we get chosen for this mission?
So we good.
Because you are the second away team.
We just.
You're Ranger
We
2.
were
Signed
ready. We signed
Okay,
up.
I
for
just
this.
if Ranger 1 is all these high up officers, I'm just wondering why us
Uh-huh.
low level people got selected for this mission.
We're not-
Because
we're not
you're
low
next
level.
in line.
We're the next best.
We're not low level.
So
That's
there's
why.
not a lot of good people on
You're
this
not
mission.
You have such low.
You're fine.
You're
Well, we're
good.
at level 1, so it just seems weird that.
Well, that's the thing is, generally speaking,
All these officers are stranded and they're sending
well, let's see.
level 1 people to rescue.
You only have. Let's see here.
The meta game. We're not level 1.
Most
We're
of
good.
most of the commands. So like
Except for I
the
have
the
11
ranger
hit
teams
points,
have
so-
already been selected.
Mm-hmm.
The ranger teams have all been selected, and basically none of them have
Experience.
officers. There's at least one person from command on each one of them, but like none of them are like really high up. This one is unusual because like basically Dr. Sharp like insisted she go.
She was not necessarily supposed to go.
But the whole
Yeah.
Ranger 1 is all high up officers.
Mm-hmm.
No?
No, high
Next
up
time
in
it's
their
just not.
fields.
So I mean so Solomon Blitzer is Wayfarer Prime,
He's like.
but again like that's part I mean he's not necessarily
That's
like the #1 highest ranking Wayfarer.
Because
He's-
that's not me as well.
Because I mean that's the thing. She's Wayfarer Secundus, and he's got a few levels on her. So it's more that like that's just his order. He's just the first one to go down. That's his thing. Okay, and then on Kana Urshadi, she is the top ranking survivalist.
Right.
But like again, like the survivalists are here to go down to the surface.
Yeah, I know.
I said
I'm just trying to
surface.
make
Yeah, I
sense
know.
Do
of
not
it.
snort at me. I said the word surface.
I know.
And then
We're all capable.
yeah.
That's weird.
So okay, hold on.
Don't meta game.
Let me find the thing. Where did I put?
And also,
that?
we're all technically babies because we have to leave and had like 40 years of cryogenic sleep, so they couldn't have like very experienced old people go on the trip, right? No.
they could,
Okay,
but
Solomon
anyone could.
Blitzer is is a level 3 Wayfarer.
Okay.
It's not that much higher.
Yeah, for perspective's sake.
Okay.
Um,
That makes a little more sense.
yeah. So so Percival he's just an engineer, and Dr. Wen is
Just
a doctor.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so yeah, I mean the first mission to go down has like 1 or 2 VIPs, but again, Blitzer and Urshadi in particular, like
Or
their position makes them the first to go to the surface.
Okay. And then our crew is basically like we want to do this, and we passed all the tests, and so now we're going.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a.
So essentially, I guess it would have. Okay, so they have all of like the staff who were going to be on ranger missions, and it was like a lottery.
Oh, okay.
hey, no. We got
the
our
best.
abilities. Come on.
Nope, picked you guys out of a hat.
Oh, you got picked out of a hat too.
Yeah.
Boy,
and then
that's
I picked you out of a
disappointing.
different hat.
Well, I don't feel really good about this. I don't.
It was a pretty hat.
I mean, yeah.
But maybe your name was in every hat.
Because I kind of want to be the best in what I do.
You were the best
Just
in the
saying.
hat.
Well, you were lucky to be picked, and now you'll show that you're the best.
Oh, how cute.
My family didn't get picked. My family did things.
All right. Yeah, because people love it when you bring that up.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm like Draco.
Really
Father would
endearing
hear
yourself
about
to the
this.
rest of the
More
Okay.
Harry Potter jokes. More Harry Potter jokes.
All right. So if you guys are not back on the Odyssey with your 10
In-
flora and fauna samples
In
Fire.
5 days.
within
we're
5
fucked.
days,
We're
a
demoted.
ship will come down, just pick you up, pull you guys out of there.
Why is it 5 days though? Isn't it like
With
4?
failure written on our
11, 10.
foreheads.
We have to get a
It's
failure
the-
tattoo right across our
Yeah,
chest.
yeah, yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14.
The actual length of the mission has been extended
Normally
Oh,
would have
because
Cool.
shit's gone down.
I see.
But yeah.
Normally would be 3 days for the
So,
first mission.
am
But
I-
they're like, nope.
Are we
5.
like?
No, the first mission had 11. Was on for 11 days. Was
I
14
know.
days.
Yeah, but
Have we,
it's on day 11.
11,
Oh, yeah.
12, 13, 14. That's 4 days.
Oh, so 3 days left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have we? We've been briefed about everything. So.
Yeah, that's the briefing.
So, guys.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm just gonna put this in no uncertain terms. We're gonna do a great job. Okay. We're gonna work together, and we are going to have confidence in ourselves.
Can she do that? Physically?
Do what?
Confidence in herself.
Okay, that's better.
How
Touched
tall
her
are
butt.
you?
I don't know.
I'm like
She's like 2
7.2
feet taller than me.
That's awesome.
Well, I can reach
My
her.
character is also very tall.
She's just like really,
I'm
really
just
short.
really tiny.
Okay.
I'm like 5 feet
because
tall.
she's a dragon.
Um,
How tall are they? Like
If not, I'll just
7
lift
feet,
her up
9
a
feet.
bit.
I don't know.
She's just holding me.
I just you're like
I
sitting
just
on
go
her
like
shoulder.
this.
Hey everybody!
I just go like this.
It's just I didn't want you to look like you were not like cool. It's just you could do
And-
it here.
Just let's
I know she's
teamwork.
almost 6
Let's
feet.
come to each other. Let's communicate openly, and let's not do crazy things. Just let's
like
not.
turn
I'm
to
all for the not doing
compass?
crazy things.
Like that kind of a crazy thing.
Yes, like that kind of crazy thing. Let's
just wondering.
let's do that. Let's do that kind of a crazy thing if the situation calls for it. But let's try to keep things
I will do my best so you never have to use that glove again.
great. I would love that. I would love that.
Okay.
It was a cool glove, though. Sorry.
It's pretty badass.
Sorry, yeah.
It's a cool.
Okay, so after a few, another couple hours of preparation, you guys are on board one of the drop ships, heading down. Saga's apparently piloting.
Yeah.
As soon as
Shotgun!
she's next to the pilot.
Alright! You got music?
Yeah!
That's not music.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That is not. Don't touch that!
Fine,
That
you
is not
choose
the
music.
radio.
I'm just gonna like hop over. I'm gonna need you to move.
I called shotgun. That's fair.
That's not a thing here.
No, yeah.
Well, I'm not moving. So
Mihi, make an intimidation check.
don't think I'm scared of you.
Or persuasion. Take a pick. You
Persuasion,
can
maybe.
try to persuade or intimidate. Your
Because you want to
choice.
be a team.
Charisma.
As long as no one takes my
place,
place.
my character doesn't
They're
care
both
about shit like
charisma.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both charisma.
Oh.
I don't know if you had ranks in either of them.
No.
Okay.
14.
14?
16.
Okay.
16.
Roll charisma against that.
16.
Oh,
16 total.
I like that. Charisma is the
Do I add my charisma or do I add my?
Yeah, so you're gonna roll the d20 and add your charisma.
Just the
Wait, so do I
charisma.
add this?
Yeah, 3.
So 3 plus 3.
3 plus 3. Wait.
What? You
Okay,
had
yeah.
3.
Okay, so
Let-
1 plus
no,
3.
no,
So
3,
4.
3.
So
Ma-
it's
let
about
it
6.
3. You threw it at 3.
Well, I didn't know what I
earlier.
was doing, so I didn't
Still
even look at
6.
the first one. So okay, yeah,
Okay.
1 or 3, both. of
3
those
is
are not
better
good.
because
So wait,
one
were you-
would be really
so
bad.
yeah.
6.
Here.
I got a 6 then.
It's
So yeah,
not a
she
critical
has
thing.
managed to convince you that this
I
should be
mean,
her
yeah.
seat.
Maybe I was just
Really?
thumping my foot.
Yeah, across the hands like this.
I don't want her to use that baby teacher voice again, so I'm gonna let her. Sit
Okay,
next
well
to you
that's my
instead of
entire
me.
voice, so.
Oh, did you hear that? Whoops, sorry. Not sorry.
Inside check on this.
Inside for what?
Inside? Because she was just like, no, she was just like, oh yeah, it's just because like I didn't want her to make this voice. No.
Like I'm making it
Okay.
seem like it's my choice
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
out of
right.
the seat. I'm like, oh, I just don't want her to
That's
be annoying
that's
again.
fine.
Yeah,
Get
you
out of
can
my
roll
chair.
insight. You can roll insight. Yeah.
This is
You're
funny.
pooping your pants, aren't you? Yeah.
Like, I also have to
What's
stop
your
at the
add?
restroom on my way by.
Yeah, it's gonna be perception.
Excuse me.
19.
For no reason at all.
You don't have any other ranks in that?
No.
Okay.
19.
So
19?
yeah, no,
You
you've
feel
got
there's more to it?
you see through any facade she's throwing up there.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
know,
what's your real feeling about this, Jukir?
Oh, that is my real feeling. I was being completely honest.
Okay.
She's sort of my character is annoyed by you. not
no,
offense
no.
in real life, but
Yeah,
my character based on her.
Yeah, I can see that.
She like her.
My
me
voice is
sort of
annoying.
Like,
Yeah.
I have this tiny little rabbit tongue.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
all
you're
my
a dragon.
students.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I'm
I
like
could eat you.
exactly. I'm like
I thought the
I
glove
mean-
thing would like inspire respect in this.
it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did a little bit. I was kind of like oh.
Oh.
But then, like, the speech before we got on the ship, I was kind of like, oh.
This is beautiful. I wanted to draw that face.
I'm really I don't really harbor ill will toward people very often. So when she so the comment about my voice, okay, well that's my real voice, so.
I wish I.
But then I did actually feel a little bit bad that she overheard me, but I want to pretend like it doesn't bother me. Like, oh, you heard that? I don't care. Oh, shit. That made
She
her feel
said
bad.
pretend,
That
so
sucks.
I get that.
Alrighty.
Sure.
So as Saga, you need to make a piloting check.
Dude, I'm just so happy that I'm finally driving something. That is a
Pilot said. Man, both of these are terrible. Worky
23.
A 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys hit the atmosphere, the
The word is smooth for 23.
like the smooth music.
yeah, you guys come into the atmosphere like normally, but when you start hitting like the cloud cover, electrical things start like malfunctioning. Like some of like the
Whoa,
screens will
what's
kind of
going
like
on
blink
here?
a little bit.
I am not an expert, but I do not think that looks great.
Like the handling gets significantly more difficult as you keep going down.
Yep.
So Saga manages. Let's see here. So Saga.
Oh my gosh.
So Saga manages to bring. So she's bringing the ship, trying to bring it down. It's supposed to land in a kind of straight up and down sort of way, and it ends up kind of like skidding a little bit, and then it starts.
Check him out, babe.
And then it starts cartwheeling.
What? Oh, Jakir definitely vomits. Just FYI.
Dragon.
Dragon vomit.
Thank God she's not
Sorry
sitting
about-
next to me.
Now you're like, I'm so glad you switched seats with me, but I'm behind you,
Wait,
so
Carter-
you both have vomit all over you.
Guys, we're cartwheeling. Let's just like, okay.
Maybe it flipped fast enough that it just
The
went
vomit
back
just
in.
goes right back on me. I'm covered in vomit.
Okay.
We land and I'm covered in my own vomit.
Wait for it. We're still cartwheeling. Wait a second. I'm trying to drive this thing. Okay.
So what happens?
So yes. So as it's shaking, all of your seats malfunction in some way, and you're just tossed around the cabin.
What?
I roll.
I put my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
I whip my hair
It
back and
malfunctions.
forth.
It malfunctioned.
It malfunctions.
I take my seatbelt if I can.
I'm
I
grabbing
take the
onto my
seatbelt and I
seatbelt.
just like grab.
All right. So everybody take
vomiting.
1d6 damage.
Oh, we're hurt without anything.
Oh my God.
What if we held on really well?
What if being in a bubble made it
I rolled a
help?
2. A 2.
In a ball.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
I'll give you an extra armor class for that. I guess doesn't really matter though.
Well, I'm throwing dice, so.
Because
Yeah, weren't we
you're rolling
gonna
a
change some of
d6.
our armor?
Yeah, but I'm rolling a d6.
That's something you would have done in preparation.
No, but you said something about
Oh yeah,
armor.
that's not prepared yet. That's not
Oh,
finished.
okay.
I said
I'm working on
I am rolling a d6.
Yes. Okay. But again, like that's still below your armor class. It's only 3 points of damage,
3.
and so you only take 1
Oh.
because again, it's below your armor class, so you have it.
Oh. I see.
Damage below your armor class is halved.
Tapped.
Okay, so 1 point of damage.
2.5.
We'll round that down to 2.
Yay.
Okay. So everybody, actually, so okay, Saga,
How's the ship?
Jakir, and Ileti make a perception check.
Not me.
D20.
Do you add your whole perception score to it? I
Yeah.
forget how this works.
Yeah, perception.
So you just add the
Yes.
perception to this. Okay, I got 21.
Okay, 21.
12. Because I'm
Perception
just
check?
looking at
12.
the ship.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the ship.
Plus
I am-
perception.
Covered
Mhm.
in my own vomit. But
So
I'm pretty
that's
sure you guys got vomit on you
14.
too, probably.
14.
Only
Okay.
that? There's
All
nothing
right.
else
Oh,
here.
this is disgusting.
No, I said
Nice.
perception. Perception. So
Am I
perception.
doing something else?
You are cracking open the card that you were given.
Is she captain or
And
commander? How do we refer to her?
It's not a
so.
captain.
No.
Yeah, it would be commander, I guess.
I mean, but I honestly, I would just call me Doctor.
Dr. Mihi. Okay, that's your preference.
Yeah. Okay.
Doctor.
So yeah, you'd be cracking open a card and making a decision about what is written on that card.
That card?
That card.
That card.
Oh, that's what we were- So-
The card you
Quick
received
info?
from Boone from
Yeah.
Boone Cabell.
But it's not applicable in this situation.
It is. The first one is.
That card.
So
Really?
Yes.
That card.
Oh.
Yes.
quick
She had a
update,
meeting.
yeah, on for
We
the
don't know
people who are
everything.
watching. They kicked us out of the room before.
For like 2 hours.
Wait, but
So you have
I
to make a
wasn't here
decision about what you're gonna do with what's on that card. She and I are gonna leave the room.
yeah.
What if
hold
I
on.
have to go to
You
the
entertain the
toilet?
folks at home.
What
Hold
about
on.
we
Right.
just
That'd
sing?
be entertaining.
First,
first button is getting a bit.
But they can't talk now. Now, while you're away, we're gonna get naked in front of the camera. Go.
He hesitated.
All right, guys.
So
Actually,
I'm.
like this.
Are we?
It's
we're
like I
back.
crashed the ship. And
Hold on.
We're back.
To
Well, we're gonna wait for them to calm down.
Yeah.
my knees.
So
There
we've just
peaks
been like spinning over and over and over.
So yeah, so like, as you, so you're the ship is cartwheeling.
Just work this
You're
into my character. Ow!
Yeah, it works.
and so finally the ship kind of settles, and let's see here. So you rolled very high perception.
23.
Okay. So yeah, so you notice her pulling out this card and consulting it for something. The others don't.
I'm just looking at my ship.
Making
And
it
I'm
into
gonna be like kind of maybe I look a little dazed or something. Like, you know, we just flipped over a bunch of times, so I'm sort of blinking a lot.
Dr.
and-
Mihi, what's going on over there?
Oh, I think it was just something with the persiflage, but it's fine. I'm just freaking out a little bit. No, we're fine. I was just dizzy. All right, let's let's get cleaned up.
Yes, please.
Go shower.
Perception check
Excuse
And,
me. Pardon me. Guys.
For what?
for the excuses.
Oh, that would be an insight check.
Insight. Oh.
That'd be an insight check.
But
Yeah.
never be scared when I throw dice. Never be afraid of what I
I'm
roll.
not.
Perception,
9.
That's 15.
15? Yeah, she just seems sort of dazed and a little bit weird because, I mean, you're just in an accident, just in a wreck.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Flipped
she
over a
seems
bunch.
totally normal to you. Like,
Well,
nothing you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Given the situation.
Okay.
Also, I want I want the three of you to roll a d20. Oh, sorry, d12. Sorry, d12.
I rolled a 12 right when you said D12. That's really funny.
12!
Okay.
Maximum damage with my
Plus
axe.
what? Plus what?
Okay.
Plus what?
Pretty horrible.
Plus nothing. Plus nothing. Okay. So you get this.
Whoop! Look. Is it
That's
cool?
just going to be an item that you have in your inventory.
Is it a vomit bag?
No, I can't
Is it an anti-Demiri vomit
Oh,
smeller?
I see. Oh.
Why do I never get full?
Oh!
She's got condoms.
Oh. Very similar.
100 pack.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Okay, where did I find this?
It's in your bag.
Who put
Oh.
that in your bag?
in your bag.
Alright.
It's in your bag.
It's in my bag.
Yeah, that's all you got.
And I don't know.
Nope.
No? Okay. Okay.
I'm so confused.
I didn't even drink the Guinness. I know. I'm just delirious from lack of sleep.
Guinness is like 4.2 degrees. It's like degrees.
Degrees.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. We say degrees in Italy. We say the same, percentage.
percentage,
Oh,
yeah.
It's the same as in
Grade.
Korean. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
that
Oh, like
is
grade?
interesting.
Grade, degrees.
Yeah.
So she's cleaning.
Yeah, I'm taking a
herself.
shower or
I'm
whatever is
helping
on
you.
the ship
Oh,
to
there's
like
for your shower.
clean
Okay.
vomit off of my.
She's helping her.
Yeah,
checking
Well,
the
if she's
ship.
showering, I don't need to.
She's
But
checking
if
the
you're
ship.
maybe
not,
I
can
passed you
help.
my armor and you're
I'm
like, I don't know,
doing
yeah.
something.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you would be. So, everyone's got to do something.
Yep.
So, yes. So, the
I'm
condition of the ship
suspicious of
is...
Gross. No one can listen.
like the structural the structural integrity is mostly fine, but the engines are foobar.
Can I try to
So we're
understand
basically
what
walking
happened?
everywhere.
Because I don't think I cartwheel every time I land.
Well, so the reason
I'm
that
gonna
the
look
reason
out
that the
the
cartwheel
window.
happened was because one side was lower than the other as you were coming down,
So,
and so it skidded and then it
Oh,
sort of
I
caught
see.
and then
I see.
yeah, that's why that happened.
I look out the windows.
But it was a result of the electrical
Yeah, it was just
stuff.
things were sort of flickering on and off again,
Okay.
being very
Is
consistent
there
glitchy.
something like green and is it
Are
something
you
gray
searching?
and shiny? Yeah, I'm gonna go and look out the window, see if something's up.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make let's call that examination.
Examine.
Or no, awareness. That's an awareness check.
Awareness. Oh,
Right
I
there.
don't have. It's just perception for me.
Yeah, it's just perception.
Perception. 26.
Ooh, okay, yes. So, looking out the window, you see that you are surrounded by this green, grassy field. The grass is very, very tall. It's a good 6-7 feet
Ooh,
for
I
each,
could actually
each
see.
strand of them.
I could actually see.
I can see over it too, but the tiny bunny cannot.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm
Or
6
Saga.
feet. Mm.
yeah. So
We'll
it,
boost you up.
yeah,
How high
it's
can I
6 in
jump?
places.
That's
So
my question.
We can all jump very
Jump pretty
it's
high, right?
is
It's
it
the same
I
as
think it's half your movement. If
30?
you get a run,
30 feet.
you can jump like
I mean,
30
we're
feet.
bunnies, so it makes sense.
30 feet and
That
then
sounds wrong. 30
That's
feet.
really
30 feet in the
high.
air sounds wrong.
It's very high.
That's like a super bunny.
Yeah, I'll have to double check
I
that.
mean, our feet are pretty big.
But I also have the jump boots.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got the jump boots. That's gonna help.
I can
Um,
have 50% higher than normal.
I can jump boots too.
Yeah.
Mm. Anyway.
So yeah, all of that is
Anyway,
there.
would I be able to... I'm 5 feet tall, so I'd be able to jump enough to see over the grass. For
Yeah,
when
you
I
could
jump.
definitely hop up and see over the guys. That wouldn't be a problem.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you can hop, I can just look. Or you can come on my shoulders, but I don't think that's very commending.
I have dignity, thank you.
Sorry.
There's no.
If you want to
dignity in
earn
the
her
wild.
respect, you'll need to avoid that.
That's true.
Eh.
So I'm gonna come back.
Okay, it's
Jump.
it's 3 plus your
Jump on it.
strength.
Jump on it.
3
3
plus
plus strength.
7.
Yeah.
So it's like 7 feet.
Yeah, you can get about
So
7
for
feet up.
me, so
Down.
If you get a run.
Okay.
Very high,
You,
yeah.
you get running and then you can jump either like 7 feet straight up or like 7 feet forward.
Yeah. Big bunny feet, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
I
with the
like
boots, it
big
can be
bunny
times
feet,
3
But
when
that was just
dashing.
10 feet. Okay.
Like when dashing times 3 for jumping, or like high or long, and then
Yeah.
speed is plus 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one time every 30 seconds. Just
Yeah.
Got it.
Because it needs to get into. All right.
I'm gonna
It's like when I
come
used
back
to teach preschool. And I used to just do it.
and
Okay.
Look out the window with her.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are.
This is really tall grass.
It is.
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to explain
I'm
something.
just overhearing their conversation.
Well, you were showering
clean?
anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm done. I got my armor back on. I've got all my gear. I'm lacing up my boots, and I'm listening to what you guys
Yeah.
are talking about.
Okay.
Grass.
Saga.
Is the map/writer? I don't know what we use on. Do we know
is
where
it
we are?
damaged? Like, is the
in the
is
map?
the
How far are
GPS damaged?
we? How far are we from Ranger 1?
I walked
You
back to
are. Let's see here.
You are 3 feet away from McTavish. McTavish.
From danger.
Cleaning
Yeah,
his
no.
underwear in the
naked in the stream.
You are just over 20 kilometers southeast of where you intended to land.
Which was how close to Ranger 1?
Next to.
So north and west would be mountains, right? Is that it? According to
Yeah.
your old map.
Well, actually, I mean,
Northwest
just
would be where we'd have to go.
Never eat
west
soggy
is
weed.
mountains.
But really,
Pretty much-
just west. Okay.
Just all of the west is mountains.
So we landed over here and we need to be up
Yeah.
there. And so we need to be going. Oh no, wait, no, we landed over
No,
here.
we landed bottom right, and we
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
go top left.
So what's
Um,
also known as southeast and northwest?
yeah.
Yeah,
But northwest-
Anya and I
I
don't
thought we
understand this
landed
language.
south. Oh, I thought we landed southwest of where we
Nope.
needed
No,
You
east.
landed southeast.
Southeast of where we need.
So the direction we need to go is all mountains.
Well,
Through the mountains.
is
Close.
towards the mountains.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah. Not
It's
quite that
plains.
far, but yeah.
Do we see up to that where that is normally? Or we would have to be above.
No, yeah. You can't see 20 meters ahead across this tall grass.
Velasco, can you tell me what's up with our ship?
Does it turn on?
I mean, you get some. I mean, some of the electrical systems work, yeah, but you're not going to be able to launch
So the electrical system is okay. Wouldn't say fine.
ish.
If okay,
Okay.
as in almost okay. Engines are gone.
Engines are gone. Okay.
Do you have
Those
anything to
engines
fix
are-
them?
That's great.
pretty hard to fix an engine. I think it's faster to walk for 20 kilometers because that's how
do we
far
have
we
any?
went.
Do we have like a mini, like a
What kind of
4-wheeler
things
in
do
the
I
ship or
have?
something?
So let's just get
I don't know how
like
big
a
the ship
land,
is. Like, do we have a?
vehicle.
Yeah, no.
No.
There were 2 rovers. Like Ranger 1 had 2 rovers, which are those kinds of
Yeah.
ship things. But you guys were just landing next to them, and why would you need extra? You're mostly there to refit, resupply, and then sort of speed up the work that they were doing.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I
fix
guess
an
we're
engine.
just gonna have
No,
to like.
no. You don't have.
Let's just get cozy. They're gonna come in 5 days anyway, right?
Well, 20 kilometers if we
No.
walk like
No.
at a normal.
But first,
speed is
guys,
4 hours.
I'm gonna
What's the plan, Dr. Mayhew?
I'm gonna heal you guys first before we go anywhere. Or can we?
Good.
That's
My
why.
stomach is feeling
I'm
a
like
little
bleeding.
bit.
I'm
Yeah,
like bleeding. Oh, that's what's going on.
I'm gonna use.
Oh, I have a bandage.
I don't think you
I'm
need
gonna
to
use
waste it
the.
now.
I'm gonna use the prescription. Do you have the
Because we're
prescription
on
ones?
Because we're on the
just
ship, so we
regular
have
bandage?
more. We're not like using them all, right?
She wouldn't have prescription
No, I
bandages.
have prescription bandages.
Like, yeah, she can't use
Okay, I'm
prescription
gonna
bandages.
use my prescription bandages. It doesn't take any know-how or anything.
Yeah, no. Okay.
And so you guys get to. I mean, it's 1d8 every 10 minutes for an hour. So can we assume that we
Yeah, you're fine.
are? Yeah. Restore your hit points.
Yeah.
And does she need to take it off because we're on the ship? Would she have only the amount she wrote?
Huh? Oh no, I don't need to minus it. We're on
She's
the
a
ship.
doctor. So
Yeah,
she-
that's what I meant.
No, I mean I have 10 patches to take with me, but we're on the ship, so that wouldn't.
What's on the
Assuming
ship?
we-
Like,
What's in the bag?
Seats, toilet, storage.
What are you looking for?
cause like, a water purifier that
Yeah.
I should have.
Mhm.
But, we said that the lighter doesn't take like.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, then I got a water purifier. Maybe it would be nice to have a drone and a.
Oh, you wrote the stuff and you circling what you bring. That's clever. She's very clever.
Because
I'm just bringing.
He's
all
a
of
clever
this.
bunny.
the thing was like,
mad at me.
okay, we can put these things and we can have the rest in the ship, but I am
Mhm.
assuming that we're abandoning the ship here, the
Uh-huh.
shuttle.
So
So we should have like one of each.
we all have
Like, all different
communicators.
We can say we all have communicators and we all have a lighter.
I have
Yeah.
a fire extinguisher.
Oh, I didn't write letter.
So
Does
if you
anyone have a
lit a
flashlight?
fire, I can extinguish it.
Okay.
Great.
I also have a hover light.
Hey, she has a
All right, so I don't need that. Okay, that's cool. So I can take my drone.
Okay, and I have
Does anyone have a
Smoke bombs.
universal translator?
Me. I got
All
it.
right.
Well, I mean,
What
I
ab-
can talk to animals.
What
I-
about
I
a
have the universal translator.
smart cam.
Me.
Okay. What about a scanner?
Me.
Well, smart camo only.
They're gonna be best friends.
Smart camo. Smart camo only works for one person.
Yeah,
Smart
that's
cam-
what I was just about to say.
Smart camel
camel
only
is
works
okay.
in Egypt.
So it's better.
I heard smart camels.
Or
sorry.
in those smoking commercials.
Yeah, so
So-
her having smart camo doesn't help you.
But I don't think I can.
But
put
at least
it
you
in-
one
can
of
like
us
send
have
me
it.
in disguised or something.
So you can give it to anyone or
Yeah,
use
I
it
can,
like
Yeah.
going.
yeah,
That's what I meant.
I
Yeah,
can't use
I've
smart
got
camo.
I've got smart camo
Camo or
scanner
camo?
and the universal translator.
Don't need anything else.
Camel, like camouflage.
So.
It's precise utility. I can only
Yeah,
use
we
utility.
can't use
I
it.
can't use it.
Can you use precise?
They both can.
We can. We both can.
Yeah, we can't use those.
Camel.
Your camel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The dammer, he can basically use whatever, like, as a racial trait, they can basically use anything.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Because, like, their species' whole thing is that they're all just
Technology.
massive techno fetishists.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
sexy.
Alright.
So they use very. Anyway, let's keep.
All right.
Commander.
I also
Let's
have
get-
smoke bombs.
Smoke
Do we
bombs.
have everything you need? You have everything.
I've got
you
a
need?
sound blaster too.
That's nice. Do we have everything we need?
Yeah.
I think so, Commander.
I'm gonna. Do we have? No.
Obviously, we have food rations and all that nonsense.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna try to remember where we left the ship in case.
Do
Yeah.
Like write down the coordinates or something.
we don't have handheld GPS like the communicators or whatever? They don't have built-in
A map.
Oh, can we communicate
Wouldn't-
with the ship now?
No,
No.
yeah, the communicators you have don't have a
Just
range
for
quite
each
like
other.
that.
Okay, so we would need to like fix what's going on there and communicate from the camp.
Yeah, being able to communicate with the
Would be the
Odyssey
first thing.
is
Well,
a
yeah.
big machine.
So we said the electrical is kind of working.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, you're gonna try to communicate with
Yeah.
the ship. Okay. Yeah, you establish a connection. It's really fuzzy, but it's there.
Okay. Landed. 20 kilometers. Ranger 1. Going by foot.
Walking.
Walking.
You hear
Going
laughter
by
in the end.
Walking. If there was a telegram, you would be paying 3 times more than you should pay.
Thank you. And
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do. So.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing
Done.
about GPS is that it requires satellites.
Yeah.
You guys don't really have that many satellites like that
Okay. All right. So we know.
yet.
We can draw them.
So
I
we
mean
know
that's
where
something that you
Ranger
have
1
the
was
people.
supposed to do.
No. I mean that's something that you have the staff on the Odyssey to make those kinds of satellites, but the ship didn't come with them.
Oh, so the type of satellites that were just like around were just the ones to do a map
Scanning, yeah. Not necessarily like real time
GPS.
tracking of individuals.
Got it.
Yeah, that's
So we just know we have an approximate of
Yeah.
where. Do we have a thing like on our communicator or something that would show us? Nope, I'm literally explaining real time GPS. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
The direction?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
The sun.
Oh, do we have a compass in something though?
let's
Or
see
is
here.
she like a human compass?
Yeah, basically as a wayfarer,
All right.
She's the
Like,
human compass.
yeah, she
I
would
ate a
know.
compass when I was a kid. It was really bad. I almost choked myself. But
Wait, is this a real story? That makes me feel great.
Enrica, yes. Saga, no.
This child ate a compass.
It's stuck on my butt. My butt always knows where I'm going.
Good to know. If we have everything we need, let's assume that we're not coming back to the ship, guys. Let's head to Ranger 1.
I'm ready.
Approve.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you guys start marching out into the tall grass. I'm
What do
gonna
I
need. I'm gonna need the marching order.
I would suggest tall people front and back.
Yeah,
I
I was
would
gonna
suggest-
say
Weapons out.
I would suggest me as a second, because I'm not that tall to see
I'm gonna be
through the
holding
grass,
onto my
but
knives.
I am probably the only
Yeah, I
one
have
who
my
knows where
staff.
it's going.
And I'll be second to last.
Okay.
I have a question.
Wait, would I be second to last or second to the front? Which makes more
second
sense.
to last.
Does
Do
this
second
give
to
me
last,
any
I was gonna
notion
say.
of
Yeah,
what's
that makes
around,
sense.
or it's only when I actively try to use it on
But do we-
something that I
Yeah,
feel
you have to
around?
put it
Yeah,
on
she's
something.
the tallest.
Okay.
Again,
I'm the
it's
second
a
tallest, so
bridge,
I'm
not a
the
booster.
And then you guys are
No,
like
wouldn't
almost
it be,
the same height.
but it would make more sense for Saga to be in the front.
And this I
then
need
her.
to actually touch then.
But she can't see, though.
The living
Because you have to put the thing on
Okay.
them.
Okay, it's
Alright.
kind of
Because
the...
there's a
So
two.
she's
It's
kind of
two
like clearing
parts.
the-
Yeah, she's like clearing
Oh,
grass. 'cause
okay.
She's the
Yeah.
one that
Like,
can actually
just
see.
like
Wait, but
in
if
the
she's taller
air
than me,
or
she
like
can
some
see
kind
through
of
me,
like...
so
Yeah,
I can be
because there's like
first.
you place
Well,
the
that's what I meant.
accompanying
See,
halo
I
on
can
a
be
life
first,
form.
and
I
she
think
can
So like
totally
the
see
thing,
over
well,
me.
she's like when
Yeah.
she's
She's
like
like 1
do it
foot
like
taller.
this, but like
She
she's
can
like
see-
I
she
don't
can
know
see
how
over
to
her
person.
and tell
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then she's just walking blindly.
Yeah,
so
the two
exactly.
halos
I feel
talk
like
to
and
each
yeah,
other.
safe for
It's
her
better
to
if you're
walk blindly.
behind
So
her, I
it's
think.
gonna be mostly useful when...
All right. So
So
who's
like,
who's
with-
in
It's-
front?
She's the first.
Iletti.
Letty.
Saga second.
Letty,
Okay.
Commander.
Then
Saga,
Mihi.
Then
Then
Mihi,
me,
then
and
Then Jakar.
Jakir is in
Jakir.
the back.
Jafar.
I actually had the same thought. I was like, Jakir is like a sexy woman name for Jafar.
No, he said Jakar. That's why I said Jafar.
Wow, there's a dude in the book I'm reading that I totally picture Jafar. The whole
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you're walking into the tall grass,
I got my hunting knife
um,
out.
and yeah, everybody make an awareness check.
20 kilometers going at not a fast speed because we don't know where we're going. So there's
Make an awareness
I
check
get
Amazing.
like 6 hours.
22.
on a natural 20.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. If you get a natural 20, tell me that up front.
I got a natural 20.
There we go.
Me, it's 20, but not natural.
I guess
I'm
this
an
grass
un-
is really hindering me. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
wait for
I'm
it.
just like
Don't I have
11.
like? Don't I have like extra? Because I see from the
my
top.
ears are like right above the rest. It's like
You're fine. You're fine. So yes, the tall people.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Because this isn't actually a sight thing. This is more of a sound thing.
Oh.
Apparently
You-
the grass is really thick.
Yeah.
I just hear.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's more that you realize that there is a sound that has stopped.
Oh god.
There was this kind of whirring sort of noise, like a.
Someone is cutting the grass.
We
Sounds
Does
lot
it
more.
remind you of something?
And you just noticed that it
Try
stopped.
not to make the game.
Okay, I'm contacting you on my communicator.
Yes.
Did you guys notice that whirring sound is not here anymore?
What whirring sound?
What worrying sound?
So when we first landed, I was speaking into the communicator. When we first landed, there was a strange whirring sound, but now it is completely stopped.
Are you trying to do something?
Well, I'm just trying to listen to find like if there's something going on. But
You can
she's
turn the
talking.
communicator off.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not listening. I'm gonna listen right.
We're also 5 feet from each other,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we're kind of like.
That's why I spoke
can
to the
still hear you.
communicator and not out loud, so that it would be very quiet.
It's still. You're right. It's still the quietest.
Okay, then I'm gonna look around in the grass.
Okay, go ahead and make another. This time make an examination check.
Examination.
Let's call this an
I'm
examination.
gonna look over the grass.
Okay, make that another examination.
Me too.
16.
Examination.
19?
Ooh, 19
I got
also.
jump boots,
You got
Oh.
so I would like to
I thought
jump.
she said
out
something
of
about
Okay.
jump boobs.
22?
Jump.
I got jump boobs.
So make an examination check with
Whoa.
advantage because you're using the jump boots.
Examination.
Then you have to wait half an hour to use them again.
Damn, double 16.
Wow. Okay.
So that is a 23.
All right. So that's good news. So none of you are going to be surprised.
Good.
Wait,
Uh,
I'm not supposed
We
to
can't
be
be
surprised.
surprised anyway.
Well, yeah, you guys can't be surprised, but yeah.
I can.
I like surprises.
Not
'Cause
this
yes.
kind of surprise saga.
All of you see the giant flying green scorpions that.
Does anybody have a sense of deja vu right now?
Do you know that I do?
Weird sense of deja vu.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys weren't there. What are you talking about?
I'm
Technically,
not
neither
there.
were you. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, alternate dimension.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody roll.
oh no, that's really.
Everybody roll initiative.
Fuck.
Yes, baby, 19.
Nice. What do we plus anything for initiative? No, right?
No,
11.
not unless something has happened to give you.
11 for me.
Okay.
19 from
16.
All right.
What question though, before we proceed? You said
Uh-huh.
you were gonna change the DC for the fog of slumber, but do you?
Not yet.
No, okay.
I will, but not,
Okay.
not right now.
Alright.
All right. So Saga and Mihi, you guys both had 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody above 15?
Me,
What was yours?
16.
16. Okay.
How
Remembering how to
many
spell your
millions
names.
of them are there?
There's only 3 at the moment.
MJUKIR.
You only see 3.
Okay.
Lady, what was yours?
11.
Okay.
How far can the hover light go?
What are you gonna?
Yeah, you're gonna brighten them?
Well, I know I want to attract them somewhere else. Aren't they attracted with light?
I don't know. We've never seen
They're
these bugs before.
I'm just thinking they're
Bugs?
bugs.
They're not really bugs.
They're scorpions.
They're probably some kind of robot.
We don't know.
Okay.
Exactly. We don't know. That
Did
is a
he
good
just
point.
say flying scorpions?
Yes, but they look like bugs to me. They would be, for me, it would
20
be
to
attractive
60 feet.
something.
10-foot tether.
Oh yeah, that's.
The
So
hover light
for
has a
me, it
10-foot
needs-
tether with a carabiner latch.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you can like unclip it from yourself, and it'll just stay put, and then you
And
can
we
walk
can move
however,
around.
and then you can walk wherever you want to. But it will only move if you pull it. Think of it like a balloon,
Oh,
Kinda.
that's cute.
but it's a balloon that will only go like 10 feet in the air.
Why is range 20
The
to
light,
16?
the light.
It's the light, okay.
Yeah. So it's 20 feet of bright light and 60 feet of dim light.
That's cool when you need it in the dark, but in this case, it's not that bad though. But what time of the day is it? Does it seem to be?
It's late afternoon.
Okay, so it's not that bright, but it's not dark.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's still like.
It's bright.
Yeah, it's still full daylight.
It's like 4.
The sun isn't setting yet. So yeah, you still got full daylight.
Okay.
So the HUD light wouldn't do you much good at the moment. All right, so yeah, 3 of these giant green flying scorpion creatures are descending on you, and they're coming at you from above. Saga, you're up first.
Are they green because it's St. Patrick?
No, they're green because I decided they were going to be green a couple of weeks ago when I was making this.
How far away are they?
Let's see. I'll say they're about, at the moment, they're about 10 feet above you.
Perfect. 10 feet above me. I can't reach them.
10 feet above.
Wait, you just said we got 7 feet of jump if we run?
She does
Oh,
because she's
I
a
do.
rabbit. If she runs 10 feet
but
and
did
like
you-
jumps straight up.
Did you roll the same as me? Or did you... is your
Wait,
strength-
he did not say to roll.
I mean,
No, I
not roll. He said strength plus 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yours
So
would
me
be
7. It's 8.
Alright, so then I'll ready my action as for like the scorpion to come close to me
Okay.
and carving it with my hunting knife,
All right.
if I may.
Okay. And Mihi, that makes it your turn.
Okay. Did the scorpion come down to her?
Not yet. They're about 10 feet above you.
Okay. What's that laugh for?
What is my stand on what bugs lives are worth? Because I feel it's not like the
that part
same
of-
kind of
is
thing
that
as
part of
like
her
a
consequence?
living. Because it's
Um,
like you're like walking on a spider, like they're scorpions.
yeah. I'd say okay, yeah, you're
Because they look scarier than just like, oh, poor little thing that's dying.
yeah, I'd say these things are immune to your consequence. Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
it would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I shall.
It's
Have-
Mihi's
Yeah,
turn.
Oh,
you're
I
not
am.
me.
Sorry.
You have really like
I really
you're
will.
after one of the bugs.
Well,
Well, I have my weapons though.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, I will. Wait, do they look robotic or do they look fully
Yeah, they look
animate?
Buggy.
yeah, they look insectoid.
Okay. I'm going to
Are you okay?
ready my stun gun and
Cold if you need them.
move a bit into the grass, I guess.
I mean, you're surrounded by grass.
We didn't make like a path, kind of.
I mean,
No.
Eleni kind of made a path by stepping on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I actually meant to, like, make
That's how
it
you
easy
make
a
for
path,
her. I cut as I went.
I just
Okay,
meant
okay, you did say that before.
Okay.
Oh.
I just didn't know if I concealed myself. I could.
Okay, yeah,
Surprise-
so you
You
want
could
to
get
just
on the
go.
side to get.
surprise attack or something.
Okay, I mean, you won't be able to get a surprise attack like this
Oh.
way, but
Okay, well, maybe they won't come at me. Anyway, I'm slightly in the grass.
okay, that'll work. All right, Jakir.
Since I didn't see it, I didn't cut it.
Yeah.
I can cut from now on, for
Okay.
example.
Jakir's
It's good
going
anyway that we don't leave a
to-
path to the
There's
ship.
those kinds of scorpions.
She's gonna use her breathe weapon,
Okay.
and do I have
Light
to?
it all on fire.
Well, I mean, I'm going to direct it up towards the scorpions.
Uh huh.
Do I
I have a fire extinguisher. We're good.
fire in the hole, guys! So I'm breathing fire 10 feet to them.
Uh huh. You can hit one of them.
Yes. So I'm aiming at whatever one is closest to my face.
Okay.
And do I roll this first, or how does it work?
Let's see here.
I
Yeah,
got
so
that
this is going to be.
Breathe fire. I think that's in her.
So you're going to make a perception roll.
Hold on. It's in her thingy.
Yeah, it's page 9.
And our thing.
Fire!
Easy.
Fire! Okay. It
What-
does 1d6 fire damage to a single target, or 1d4 fire damage to all life forms in front of you. So I can hit more than one.
Or are they too far apart?
Unless
Let's
they're
see.
not
A
close to each
single
other.
target makes a dex roll against your perception roll. If it succeeds, it takes no
Yeah,
damage.
it's to a
Life
single
forms
target.
in front of you make a dex roll against your dex roll. If they succeed, they take half damage. Wait, what?
It just
Doesn't
says
make any
fire
sense.
damage to a single target.
Or a d4 fire damage to all life forms in front of you.
Like immediately in front of you.
Well, so if you wait
Let's go
until
with
the
one.
last minute, maybe not now, you could use it later.
Hold
For
it! Hold
Choose one for now,
Yeah,
and
one
when
is
they get close, you could redo it.
No, I know. I'm just saying, there's a little bit of a
Well,
discrepancy here.
That's we
It's
all need
more
to
a
learn.
lack of detail.
We need
Life
to
forms in front of
to
you make
learn
a dex
how
roll
to use
against your
everything,
dex-
so it's
Yeah,
a
no,
good-
that's why I'm reading this.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the one that's closest to my face, as I said.
Okay.
And
Yep.
then I make a perception roll, right?
Perception?
That's what it says.
Oh, that's
Yep, you make a perception roll.
And I get 16.
not bad.
Okay, 16. So now it's going to roll dexterity.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it you miss.
Alright, well, next.
Next.
Okay.
No fire in the hole.
All right.
You can keep your know-how for.
It doesn't take know-how. It's part of my
species.
trait.
Yeah, it's her free talent.
Yeah, free talent.
Okay.
That's why I try to use it.
Free talents. I can defend or help as extra action. That's very useful.
Oh, I can
You
use
rolled
it.
higher than a 16?
What does help do?
Yes, it did.
What does help do? It gives extra points or
It does help
something,
do.
right?
Okay.
I will look it up.
All right. So the first one is the one that you shot at. It's coming down at you, Jakir.
Well, that's normal.
So it's going to dive down.
Oh, so it's
and-
going out of turn? I thought we...
No.
No, it wasn't turn.
That is now. It is. It's.
She just-
Is your turn
she
over?
just-
Are you gonna do more things?
She
Do you
just
have
rolled
bonus
really low.
actions? I'm really, really low, so I didn't get to do anything yet.
What do I have as a bonus action? Something.
Well, as a bonus action, I have this multitask thing.
Ooh,
That
you're
takes
sexy
2.
like that.
Know how to use. I have to reduce my know how to 6.
Uh huh.
And then I can do escape, hide, retreat, whatever that
Ooh.
means.
So yeah, escape is like if like you're
Hide,
like
retreat.
Bound.
bound or something. So like it's like untie yourself.
Right.
Hide in this case would be like you just like sink into that tall
Crouch into the
grass
tall
And
grass.
use it
next
to
to
hide.
Mihi, and they
That's
can't
a-
really see you.
That's a good place.
And then
like,
retreat is running away without giving anybody an attack of opportunity.
I think hiding is good.
Yeah,
in this
because you're
case.
not gonna just up and run away.
Nah, that doesn't really
That
seem
would not
nice.
be useful.
Juki, I'd be like, see you guys back at the ship.
Exactly.
Y'all
You gotta
suckers.
go and take
Alright, I'll do
another
hide.
shower.
I'm just gonna like crouch
Okay.
down in
The ship
grass.
doesn't work!
I'll be taking a nap. See you later.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me how you deal
So
with
you're
it.
hiding next to me, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so you two are hiding. That means that the first bug is going to go after Saga.
Not me.
Saga, kick
Nope.
its ass.
I'm
I
writing.
like how you have a grandma tissue in your sleeve. You're like, come at me,
Yeah,
girl.
so fun.
Grandma tissue?
In your sleeve.
Oh! I
This is a very
I
good
understood
grandma
grandma t-shirt. That's how I was like.
Grandma
Grandma
tissue.
Yeah, that's how I. That's
No,
how,
this is a very cute
that's
shirt.
how I always feel my teeth.
Grandma.
She's like,
Okay. So the first bug is coming at you, Saga. So you're going to have to roll a void.
But don't I get my attack first? Because I rated my action.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah!
Well, I didn't get to do anything yet. That's why.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
Okay.
It's not your turn yet.
She readied that on her turn.
Yes, she readied it on her turn.
What did you ready?
My action.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
going to... So yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
Be ready to be able to attack when people attack her.
18.
18? Okay, yeah, you miss.
Oh, shit. They're really hard to get.
Alright, and so now it's coming after you.
I'm glad there's only 3 for now.
Oh, I've never done this. Is it my roll plus dexterity?
Yeah. So now you're avoiding.
What else do I have here?
Oh.
20.
I need something to hide.
Okay,
my eyes
it
wanna
misses
look and I
its
keep-
first
Wait,
attack.
what's the difference between this and passive avoid?
I need to find a way to hide.
Okay, so basically passive avoid exists in case you don't want to roll to avoid.
Okay. So I can just choose my
For
passive
me.
avoid.
Yeah, you can choose to take your passive avoid if you want.
It's really high, so.
Yeah. Okay, so it misses its first attack.
Now you
Now
go,
it's coming after you with its stinger.
now you go back to sleep for a little bit.
Saga?
I'll take the
Okay.
other one.
All right.
Yeah, I was just talking to my dad.
Perfect. Literally.
All right.
perfect.
So yeah, it does nothing. It completely fails to hit
Can
you.
I just look at it and go like,
Yes, you can.
I did.
Yeah, you have more, really more than that.
All right, so yes, Iledi, now it's your turn.
It's my turn. Where are they?
Okay, so there is one. So you're here. Saga's here. One is right here. The other two are still up in the sky.
They're like
10
behind. They went behind me.
One of them is
Saga is
behind
there.
you.
So
Yes.
one of them is here. The other ones are like here.
No, one of them's like right here, and the other two are in the air.
In the air above me,
Yeah.
sort of. So can I get them with the jump? Like with this?
Did he tell
With
you?
my
No, he told me you found it.
No, I didn't find it. There was a guy that was
What's the range on
garage
those?
sale, and they were like closing up,
range,
basically.
range,
I was kinda looking at what he
range.
had, and I was like, how much is the chair? And it's like,
Short sword. It says deck. It
Okay,
doesn't-
not with the short sword.
Short swords don't
I
You
work.
wouldn't be
eventually
able to
want it
go
in
with
my
short
house,
sword.
but I was
The
like, for
whip
now,
can't
it's
take
better
two
than
at the same time. Are they
that
close enough?
roast chair.
No, yeah, it can't take. It can only hit one at a time.
And what about the my friends right there?
Again, those are touch.
Those are touch.
Yeah, you
You
don't have any
What if
ranged.
I jump on them?
You can't jump that high.
I have jumping boots.
Oh, okay.
She has jumping boots and her range is already 8.
8. I
Yeah.
have 8 feet
Well,
high.
that's 8 if you run.
Ah.
If you get like a 10-foot run up and then you jump, you get 8 feet.
Okay, so can I like jump and like?
Okay, you can use your jump boots.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll get you close enough.
Okay.
You
And I
didn't
wanna-
say you were using the jump boots.
No, but that's why I said, can I jump? And then you said no. So now, if I jump using the jump boot, can I
Yes,
attack
you can
them?
use the jump boots and attack one of them. Yes.
It was like a leveling question, like to my goal. Leveled question, whatever. So I shall take. Where did my know-how? Where are my know-hows? So here, okay. So I would use. So this I have 2 things. So can I do this?
They're not quite close enough for you to be able to attack both of them at the same time.
Okay, so I can only take one.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So
so
did you mean both of your fists?
yeah.
Oh, you
She
mean like
meant,
to
can
double
she do a
strike?
double strike
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
on one.
Can we?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
4.
Can we do that?
But
If,
then
I mean, she has 2. She has 1 on each fist, so
so I have to.
makes sense.
What do I throw?
Okay, so you're going to. So yeah, you're using the jump boots. That'll get you high enough. So yeah, just roll an attack. We'll just roll accuracy,
Because she has 2.
accuracy and avoid.
Where's accuracy?
So it's D20 plus dexterity.
That's it?
Yep.
Only this? Oh,
Yep.
That sucks. That. What is that?
21.
21. That misses.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, you
Wait.
jump up, you slash at them.
What are you trying to do?
21 misses?
Yeah.
Well, they're flying, and we are trying to get in
No,
their
because
thing.
remember
They're not on us.
they're rolling dexterity as well
Yeah.
against you,
They're
and
bugs.
she rolled a 7.
No.
But I had 21.
Yeah. And so they roll and they add their dexterity as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
No, it makes sense. I didn't like. We know. Everybody knows about my rolling skills.
Okay. Alrighty. So now the next bug, it's gonna come after you because you were just attacking it.
Wait. Can I? I wanted to ask. I couldn't find it in the book. Help.
What is
Does
help?
it mean I can help?
Oh.
Like the next person playing? Can I do something like that?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't find it in the book.
Oh, is that not in the book? Okay.
Well, I couldn't find it, but it doesn't mean it's not there.
Okay. That's a thing for another time. Oh yeah. There's the jumping. Jumping's on page 5.
Jump is on page 5. Height on you can jump straight up. Number equal to half of your strength. If you get a run up of 10 feet, add 3 feet. So
Okay.
we can look it up after.
Yeah. So, help. Before your next turn, you may give advantage to an ally on any non-attack roll.
Non-attack roll. So.
But that's an action.
But that's an extra action. It says
Yeah.
I can use that. That's my thing.
Oh yeah, as an extra action. Yes. So
It takes 1 know-how, but
It takes one know-how, but did it take it when I couldn't touch them, so I didn't use for my gloves, right? The know-how.
yeah, no, not for your gloves.
So I can use one to give who's next in initiative?
Saga.
Yeah, Saga would be next.
Saga? Okay, I'll give Saga help.
Okay.
Whatever.
Thank you.
But it's only for non-attack.
Yeah.
So it's best to keep
So
for later.
for what?
So for, like skill checks, that sort of thing.
It doesn't count for like not the okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really. Sorry, I can't see. Well, I guess we'll see a situation when it's useful, but I can't see its use now. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the
But
second
it also
scorpion.
says take defend.
Defend
or not. What
is.
defend?
Does it mean I'm ready if something
Yeah,
happens?
you get advantage on your next avoid roll.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. So you're down. So now you're down to 7 know-how.
I am down to 7.
Okay. All right. So now the bug is coming after you
Yes.
with its claws.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll avoid, or you can.
Advantage avoid.
Uh,
I don't think it's a good idea.
yeah, you don't want to take your passive yet. So you have
I'm not
advantage
really-
on your avoid there.
Fuck. No, I mean, well, this is still better. So what is the? Is it just the die?
Plus your dexterity.
16.
16. Okay, this one's going to hit. Okay, and your AC is 8. So that's.
See,
okay.
you understand? This is why dice are not made for me.
All right,
Oh,
it does.
round it
So you take. Okay, so you're going to take 2 points of damage.
2, that's like because you saw this and you calculated, or
Yeah, because it's
2?
the armor class.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I take 2.
Yeah, you take 2 points of damage.
That's a lot for the max die I have.
Okay, and it's going to attack again,
And I'm gonna get poison damage.
and you have to avoid again.
It attacks twice?
Yep, it attacks twice.
Why?
A lot of creatures do because they die really quickly.
They don't die quickly.
Yeah, this is not dying quickly.
This is not dying quickly. 15.
Well, we haven't been able to attack them yet.
Yeah.
We don't know. They could die in one strike.
well, they're
Well,
avoid
let's
really
see.
fast.
Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
They die
She's like,
instantly.
I'm excited. I like the
Okay,
blood."
so yeah, that one hits as well,
Damn it.
I don't understand how to.
and that does 1 point of damage.
This is still a lot.
Like a bonus action is it? Okay, is a bonus action the same as an extra action?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus action, extra action, same thing.
And I can do that at the beginning or end or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Of
far
my
from,
turn. It doesn't matter.
Anytime during your turn, you can
Okay.
take a bonus or an extra action.
I'm far from you though.
Yeah. All
Not
right.
that far from me. How far?
Oh yeah, she moved away, so she's actually the closest of all. But anyway.
Yeah. No, as a like, and doctors have like abilities specifically to close distance.
Yeah.
They're built specifically for that. All right, Saga, you're up. Oh, sorry, the next one. Sorry, there's one more bug. My fault.
Aw.
That's my fault.
Damn it.
Stupid
I
bugs.
raised your hopes. Okay. And so this one's going after Saga.
Natural 20 again. Call me Percival.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you avoid and
What do you want to do? Huh?
and go ahead and take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah!
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Oh
Get
no, no!
No. So like with this, just roll damage.
Oh, okay.
Just roll for damage. Because again, like it just flew at you and you dodged and yeah, you just hit
punched
it.
Oh, 1d6 is not my bad. Is it an animal?
Yeah, this would qualify as an animal.
10.
10. Okay. So that's. Oh yeah, it's dead.
Oh, Scorpion 1 is.
Am I close?
Dead.
Oh, whatever.
That's not the one next to her. That's a different.
No, that's a
No,
different
that's
one. This
the
is
one
the
that was
third
attacking
one.
me. Oh, no,
And na-
another one.
Yeah, that was the third one. So the first one attacked you, the second one attacked her, the third one attacked you, and you just killed it.
Okay.
So now it's your turn.
No, they both attacked
attacked
me.
the
Oh
other
no,
one.
one attacked
No,
me
one
twice.
attack.
Girl, gonna attack the other one.
Get it, girl.
Oh, god damn it. It didn't really roll. 12.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that misses.
What a surprise.
What a
What can I do? Can I just, like, punch it?
Or
Or
let's see here. Okay.
kick him? I don't know.
I mean, you have. Let's see here.
You have 2 actions?
No. But I don't understand, like, I wanted to understand. There's
So
nothing else that can.
yeah, that was your attack. Let's see here.
Bad die. So you don't have
I
any.
mean,
Do you have any extra actions? Do you have any bonus actions with your?
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, she's got like the job talents and that sort of thing. Like you pretty much kind of have to move or use some kind of a tech at this point. But yeah, no.
No, that's it.
Okay.
So close to 20. Just one thing, but no.
Such a pretty dog.
Okay.
Why doesn't
All right, so that makes it Mihi's turn.
What
Commander, what do
is
you do?
question?
We should
What
have, like,
is
a little bell.
speed mod?
Speed modifier.
Speed mod is yes, it's 1/10 of your speed.
1/10 of my speed, so 6.
6. For you, it would be 6.
So my claw is actually 4 plus 6 plus 1d4.
That's pretty cool.
I should just be clawing people's eyes out. Okay. I am taking my bonus action first and
Okay.
slapping a med patch on this one.
So you have to move first.
Would that be my whole action?
Not your whole movement. So you have movement and an action.
But a bonus action doesn't count as the action.
And the bonus action on top of that. Yeah.
Okay. So
You can do 3 things. You can move, you can action, you can
so
bonus
I'm moving
action.
to her, putting
Okay.
a med patch on her,
Mhm.
which
Will
heals
it take the poison too?
1d6.
Okay.
It's all
I have to
You
throw
roll
it?
1d6.
You
Me?
should roll
Yeah,
it.
you roll the d6.
You should
It's
always.
your action. It's your thing that you're doing. So you roll the d6.
Yeah, but it's for me. Dice are fair and they're really fair in their thinking. They just all hate me.
Well, anyway, 1.
One.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that can be the difference between life and death at this level.
Yup.
Okay.
I tried.
And it's gonna keep going every
No.
minute.
This one is just a one-time
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
because it's a bonus action.
Yep.
And
Are you okay, bro?
so now there is a bug right in front of me, right?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, just right there.
Right there. Okay.
Do you want
So-
just straight up water?
Oh, that's okay. Thank you, though. I haven't been sleeping
I
at all, and so my
am
body's
gonna-
just breaking down.
claw it.
Claw it away. All right. So
I should
roll
do
for
that
accuracy.
Do you want to add this?
Do I have to add anything for that?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. 27.
Yeah, that hits. That definitely hits it. Okay, go ahead and what's the damage?
This is gonna be fun. Alright, I just got excited.
Sorry for the noise.
Alright, so it is.
Take a bit of this so you have something to eat with it.
It
I was under
is
like hot lights all morning
6,
too, like 4
7,
hours
8,
straight,
9,
like
10.
filming, so
You're
it's-
cooked.
Yeah.
That's how we say in Italian.
Yeah.
I like that.
14.
14. Okay. And that's the one that's going after her. So yeah, that one's down.
Woo! And I'm
Only
gonna go
Scorpion
attack.
2 is left.
Do I attack first?
Yep.
Where's Scorpion 2?
Can I attack
No,
first?
front
the
of me.
Scorpion 1.
Oh,
The
Scorpion
first
2
Scorpion
attacks her.
is the one that because you went 2 went after her.
Okay,
All right,
Scorpion 2 is
so-
dead.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's
you're
Jakir's turn.
No, you're fine.
It's your
Okay.
turn.
Yes,
I'm
it is
gonna put-
Jakir's turn now.
Save me from getting
It's
hurt more.
Shakira turn.
Oh, now I understand how to
Shakira,
remember your
Shakira.
name.
Oh, just think of me as Shakira.
I
That's
like
amazing.
that.
My
You're
hips don't lie.
So yeah, so this is the one that's the only one that's still standing is the one that's near Saga.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Damn close to me.
We're dancing.
It's close to me because she's right behind me.
This is so good.
It's it's
It's
on
closer
the
to
other
her.
side of her from you.
Oh, okay.
Like to attack it, you would have to go around Saga to get to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Around, not through. Around.
Okay, I'm gonna put my tactical
Over.
scope on my
Under.
bow and
In.
arrow,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot it.
All right.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Okay, and then let's
Oh,
see.
is it?
It gives
Oh, that
you,
definitely hits it.
So let's see.
It rolled a 10.
It gives you 1d4 plus 1d4 on accuracy rolls with that weapon.
But that was your accuracy roll, so you're fine.
So is that about the damage or the
Accuracy. That's whether you hit.
It's a
So the
thing that
tactical scope makes you more likely to hit.
So the dice just
But you don't need
knew
it now.
that I had the tactical scope on
Yes.
and just
Yes.
performed accordingly. Got
So
it.
yeah, it was superfluous this time.
Got it. Would have been better with the damage. It's fine. Okay, so bow and arrow plus 2, 3. Do I add it to something? No, the doubling was because they were asleep last night.
Yeah.
But you rolled a 20, so it's
Yeah,
still doubled
it
this
is
time.
doubled.
Oh, okay, so...
It's a critical, yeah.
Right, okay, so 3... Wait, this is +2, right? Oh yeah, so 6.
6. Okay.
Damage.
Why can't you be that golden, baby?
Maybe it feels sad. Maybe it's
Don't
some
compare
sad...
your children to
sad
other children.
Maybe it's just more introspective. This one's a little bit more
This one is Canadian.
extroverted.
Look at the D12. That's so gold.
That's okay. There's a place in the world for introverts.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Jakir?
Canada.
I'm gonna hide again.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, because that takes know-how. So, no, I'm good. I'm just
Do
gonna.
you know how?
I have to use 2
to
know-how
hide?
every time I do that. So
Wait,
I'm
hide takes no.
the multitask.
Oh, that one. But can't you? I mean, you could just physically move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just physically move into
away.
the grass.
Oh
yes.
yeah, okay. Then I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna do like a sachet to the side.
A sachet.
Yeah. All right, that'll work.
Plié.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
What's with that one? Is it? It's not dead.
It's not dead.
I heard it, but I didn't dead it.
Yeah. So it's going to attack Saga
Oh.
I can't do
with its claws.
I thought the one that was dead was the one that was before me.
The one that attacked you is dead.
That's what I'm saying. So I should be attacking. I didn't get my
You
turn
didn't
yet.
get a turn. Isn't the one that was before her dead?
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I'm
Yes,
saying.
it is a lady's turn.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. I didn't get
I need a better system for initiative. This is my
Whose
fault.
monster is it anyway?
So there's a good one actually. I'll tell you after.
Yeah,
It's,
okay.
Chappie's
No,
group
I have a thing. I just need to actually do it, and we can do that in a minute.
has a cool thing. Anyway, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right. So yeah, Eleni, now it is your turn.
So can I get close and claw it?
Yeah, you can get around Saga and get to it.
Claw it.
Okay.
Claw
So
it.
yeah, roll for your attack.
Claw it.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't look.
What's the total?
12.
12. Okay.
It
And
moves away.
yeah, that's gonna miss.
Darn.
I can't do anything.
What
Good
else
try.
do I have here?
Now it's.
So now I know I should have put 1,000,000 in dexterity because
How long
my
have we
dice
been
never
fighting? Has
help
this
me.
been more than a half an hour?
No, it has definitely not been more than half an
Then
hour.
I can use my fire breath.
just
and
waiting.
Let's
It's been less than a minute at this point.
It's like a few seconds.
Like we're on the second round.
Scorpions go all the way to the mountain and back every time they take a pass. We're
Yeah.
just stretching.
Okay, now it's Saga's turn.
Attack!
Not bad.
19.
Misses.
That's Mrs. 19 to you. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
No, it got a critical, so it's actually gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, that little bastard.
Just 1d4 though.
And you're not even
So you take
using,
1 point of damage.
You're not even using the cool dice. Maybe you're just
remember this.
hoping you want to actually put
I know.
them in
I'm just
holy
I'm just
water.
using the ones in my box
Okay.
here.
I'm sure he just doesn't want to use them because he needs to put them in holy water because I touched them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
I need to
this.
make some holy water. All right, Mihi, it's your turn. Because I'm the kind of person who can actually make holy water.
Note this, everyone.
Um,
Before every game, I should just purify it. You should make holy water.
Yeah,
before
but
every
I
game.
actually
Okay. So,
I have those
Um,
qualifications.
question.
Okay.
He has an
When we are outside of combat, this is a question for later. I mean, but I'm gonna ask it now.
Okay.
So it's a question for now. When we are outside of combat,
Mm-hmm.
and I have I have skill in medicine
Yeah.
and medical expertise, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When we're outside of combat, can I just heal people because I'm a doctor?
So with a medicine check, you can pair that with a first aid kit, and you can use that to heal people. And if you use the medicine check without the first aid kit, you can stabilize an unconscious person so that they don't have to make death saving throws anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be good if they keep
So
hurting.
basically, what I want to know,
Mm-hmm.
instead
have
of
to
using my
Tools.
med patches and my stuff that would run out now,
Mm-hmm.
because we're not going back to the ship.
Is there an alternative?
Once we're done with the fight, I can heal them, right?
Yes.
Without taking a huge long rest. I can heal them.
Yes.
That was my question. I mean, I would be kind of a useless doctor.
Without
if I
taking a
couldn't.
huge. Did you say a huge rest?
I said a huge long rest. But I
cute.
don't know why I added huge. Just
Huge long.
huge long rest.
It's a huge rest.
Okay, I'm gonna scratch him in the face.
That would be a great euphemism. Because anytime I talk to my clients about like their weekend plans, they always say I'm going to take a rest.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like,
Huge rest.
me and my husband are going to stay home, and I'm going to take a huge rest. Like, girl. Okay.
I'm gonna slash him again.
Okay.
What happens if I roll with my left hand? Probably nothing good. Let's try. Yep.
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
But you hit a pen.
What did you roll?
She hit a pencil.
That doesn't matter.
It was a natural what?
3.
Natural 3. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
As long as it's not 1.
Okay, yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
Really?
That's Mrs. 3 for you.
All right. Anything else you're gonna do?
I'm just gonna move back into the grass. I'm just gonna
Take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna get an
wasn't
attack.
moving backwards. I like stepped out of the grass and then I was gonna.
Yeah, that's you just defined moving backwards.
No, I know. I mean, I wasn't gonna turn around. They still get an attack
Yep.
of opportunity.
If you're moving away.
No, I'm not moving.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I'm just staying.
I just went like this and failed and then went.
No, it's half a second and then stuff happens. It's faster than that.
Yeah. No, that there was a have you seen Marvel's Punisher?
No.
Oh, okay. Because there's a great part where these two guys who hate each other are in a kitchen, and one guy is pointing a gun at the other guy, and the other guy is holding a cup of coffee, and a bullet comes through the window, and the guy drops the cup of coffee, and we see like one guy move this way, one guy move this way, and like do a thing, and like he actually fires off a shot, and then we see the coffee cup land. So basically, one turn is the amount of time it takes for a coffee cup to drop about 5-6 feet.
Yeah.
That's the
whole space of a turn is about that.
So, boom.
So yeah, I was watching that like, oh, this is a great illustration.
That's
how
exactly
turns
the
work.
scene.
That makes sense.
So one turn is one cup of coffee falling on the ground, girls.
Yeah. So imagine Dungeons and Dragons combat as if it's just any fight scene directed by Zack Snyder.
Okay.
All right. So Jakir, you're up. There is one bug left.
Jakira.
Make your hips.
She's gonna make her hips not lie. She's gonna do the bow and arrow again.
Okay.
The boner.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Add that D4.
Wow.
All right. Let's
11.
see.
She got an 11.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, I figured.
Well,
Well,
12.
Best of luck.
At least
12. She got a 12.
That still misses.
Welcome to my club.
Don't touch her.
Oh, that's why we were told
Reverse
people and
this
we did that earlier and I gave you.
Oh, so maybe it changed it back
It's my
again.
fault.
Yeah.
Well, the
I'm
first time
sorry.
I rolled a natural 20.
So now I gave it back to you.
Okay.
Okay. So now he's going to attack
Oh, he's a male.
the bug. Sorry, the bug. I assumed it's
You have
gender.
really
That's
good
That's a
eyes.
terrible
Gender,
thing
yeah.
for me to do. He's going to attack Mihi because she's
Because
the
I'm
last one within range
standing
to
When are
stupidly
you
in
allowed
front
to
of
do
her.
an avoid
Attack
roll?
him.
And
when you're being
Someone
attacked.
attacks.
But like you can just say like I'm doing an avoid roll right now.
No, you automatically do an avoid roll
God.
anytime
when
someone is
someone
attacking
attacks
you.
you.
Yeah, like so these bugs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm about to do an avoid roll.
Yes, you are.
Because it's attacking me.
It
But
is
actually,
attacking
I'm
you.
going to use my passive avoid because it's 18.
Okay. It hits.
Oh, it was a good
What-
try.
I mean, I doubt I would have
I
gotten
just
over 18.
understood. Never
even
mind.
if I
I
rolled.
made the connection because I was like, this doesn't make sense then.
Well, you
Okay.
have really
But now
high
I got it.
dexterity.
Now I understand.
And
So
you take 2 points of damage.
means you would have rolled 10 or more. It would be more.
And now it's going to try to sting you.
Look out, me! I was about to say.
Wait, what is the formula for regular avoid?
D20 plus
Let's
dexterity.
just pretend we
That's
said
what I'm
that
saying.
at the
You
same
would have
time.
got
Our
if you get
characters.
10 or more, then you get more than your passive avoid. It's
we
still
look at each
better.
other.
Should have done that.
Well,
well.
you can still dodge for the second attack.
Oh,
Those 2 attacks.
great. So I lost 2 points of it.
You lost 2 points from the first one.
Wait. I just crossed out my 9 and wrote 2.
No.
They don't hit that hard.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Wait,
they
they could.
potentially could.
Wait for the poison.
Okay, this time I'm going to roll avoid.
Okay.
I might. I'm going to roll with my chicken.
Maybe you shouldn't. 11.
11.
11. Okay, that one's gonna hit as well.
Why would I listen to you?
And that's another 2 points of damage.
I
believe you.
And yeah. Okay.
Okay, and you have
Alright.
been stunned.
Now it's
All right.
Wait, what? I've been stunned?
You've been stung.
Stung.
Yes, and now it's Iletti's turn.
ouch. It's me.
It is Iletti's turn, yes.
It's me. I'm gonna claw it.
Okay.
That's 19.
19, that's going to hit.
Are they
hit!
Are they
So excited!
are they attacking with their sting?
So they have a claw attack and a stinger attack.
Is that
they go
because
like-
their name is Frodo Baggins?
Do 15 damage.
That's going to kill it, yes.
How many times does it kill it?
It did.
5 times.
It's dead now.
Wait, she can't kill.
It's
She's
a bug.
It's a bug.
We just did. We
No,
talked
we
about this
determined
at
that the
beginning.
bugs don't really qualify.
They're not really animals.
They're kind of like
They're
if you walk on a spider,
They're
I'm not gonna
significant.
cry.
They're a low enough life form.
However,
hmm
I do put it in a sample bag because we need 10 samples.
That's true. That's true. All right, so you're gonna bag that one up.
Yeah,
I would like
bagged
to
that one
take
up.
a piece of crap.
Good plan.
Okay, so wait, we have one animal and one. We have one flora and one fauna sample now.
You do.
I'm keeping track of them.
Saga's just going around being like,
Hey, grass!
Also, Mihi and Iletti, I want each of you to roll a d12.
No, we're gonna get poisoned. Plus what?
D12.
Nothing. Just a straight d12
This
roll.
one?
7.
Yeah, that's the one.
7. Not the doctor. Oh.
2. Okay.
7.
Just
don't
as
feel
a
like this is
FYI,
good.
I might need to
How
go
much-
home after this.
Okay.
Oh, you're
I
feeling
like
really
really
bad?
don't feel good.
Okay. So yeah, I'll get you to a thing, and then we can end there for now.
Okay.
it's McTavish
You've been
cleaning his
poisoned.
underwear in the river. You're not gonna regret this.
I pass out. That's what makes it end. As I see it, I'm like,
You're the one
McTavish
who's
is
been
like,
poisoned at the end.
Can we make it canon that McTavish looks
he
like
sneezes
McTavish?
and like transfers the poison to my arm. I'm like, ugh.
Can we?
Okay, so yes,
No one-
yeah. So you have successfully dispatched the flying scorpion green creatures, and so yeah, you continue marching,
Teamwork.
and you get to the Ranger 1 campsite
Oh shit! Already? Wow.
Let me write
by
this down.
like sunset.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Like
Could I have healed
yeah.
people? Okay.
Yeah,
Your hit
well-
points.
Do we get like any like negative for poison or anything?
Nope.
We
Not
don't
that
know
we
what that roll
noticed.
is for.
Yeah, you have no idea what that roll is for.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what that roll is for.
You don't know what that
You
roll
don't
is
know what that roll is for.
for.
As Ariane,
Say
I
it
think I
again
know what
now.
that roll is for.
Well,
character.
Ahian is definitely entitled to a theory.
Right?
And our know-how does not.
Yeah,
It
you don't.
stays-
Yeah, you don't recharge anything.
Okay.
Like again, like they get hit points back because you're healing them.
We're not doing a long rest yet.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. A huge long rest. Can we make that like part of the book? Long rest and a huge long rest.
Like that's the longest one. You actually get like
You
more.
pass out for a solid 12 hours.
You feel so
Man,
chill,
And then you actually if you take a huge long rest, you actually get negative points for grogginess.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, well, it lowers your initiative.
Right.
Oh, there
your
we go.
speed is reduced to half
You're
of
really
it.
well rested, but you
No,
can
it's
only
just-
walk
I'm-
like in slow motion.
Like, I just slept too much.
Until,
All right.
until I drink a coffee.
So when you arrive at the camp right about sunset, the Ranger 1 dropship is there.
Okay.
And a quick glance inside will reveal that the 2 rovers are both gone.
Oh.
There are 3 large tents. One is apparently a sleeping quarters, and it just looks like it's there and ready for people at some point.
Sleep.
Yep.
But
Next.
it's not like on like nothing like crazy happened there.
No, yeah, like everything
Just
is
normal.
everything looks normal.
Okay.
Some of the crazy shit is in the next tent, which is the comms tent.
Okay.
So at one end of the tent is the large communication relay, which has been battered all to hell.
Oh no.
Um,
Okay, interesting.
like
Weird.
Just
it's
throw it.
really obviously like taken like blunt force.
Like
Is it
somebody
like
broke this
animal
on
force or
purpose.
like human force, like trying to break things up?
It looks like something hit it with a rock
Okay.
repeatedly.
Someone,
On purpose.
someone who's like broken this on purpose. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And yeah, it's in really bad shape. And the third tent is mostly just sort of general supplies. It's just sort of like boxes of like what would have been water and food and that sort of thing.
Canned food and pepperos.
They're almost completely empty. There's a few random things here and
they
there.
shouldn't be like time-wise.
Yeah, but they've also been like they're not like they're sort of like scattered about a bit. So like somebody was like frantically emptying them or just like very quickly emptying them.
I see.
And there is a small sleeping area kind of behind the containers. And there's really nothing happening over there either. So there are, so you can clearly see some rover tracks going off in a couple different directions. And as you guys are poking around, you all need to make an awareness check.
I should have got awareness points. 20.
25.
Not natural, but 20.
20, okay.
Awareness is
Perception.
perception.
Yeah, it's under perception.
11.
11, okay.
16.
All right, so that's good news. So all of you see it when...
Someone's dead.
No.
Damn it.
So all of you see it when 3 large wolf-looking creatures come like marching out of the long grass that surrounds the camp.
Boy.
They're all kind of bright green, and their fur looks a lot more like grass than actual hair.
Oh, these guys.
Green.
Yeah.
Weren't they made out of twigs last time? I think so.
Those are the timber wolves. These are something different.
These are grass wolves.
These are grass wolves.
Yes.
Do they
Would
speak?
that, if we take a sample of them, would that count as flora or fauna? Maybe.
That's a question for the biologist to discuss.
Yeah! Thank God I'm not a biologist.
And that's where we're ending for today. So yeah, you guys will get to start in combat next time.
Nice.
Great.
Do
We're
they
ready for combat this time as well.
Do they answer to
All right,
me?
so yes, thank you for watching. Be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. We know we've been gone a long time, and we're very grateful for those of you who did subscribe earlier. We're back at the beginning of the story, so hope it's not too confusing.
Please comment.
And yes, leave us a comment. Tell your friends. Hot sci-fi D&D action.
Tell your
Yeah, get your mom in this. Yeah.
Especially if that kind of therapist, you know.
Nobody knows what you mean. Nobody has any idea what you're talking about. Have a good day.
Have a good day.